Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think it's streaming. Yep, cool. So, this is a Patreon one shot. We typically do one of these
Well,
once a year. Well, I mean, we do Patreon one shots all the time, but I mean, this one is a concept that's been on the in the kitchen for a while. Finally got it to cook, and yeah. So simples. The Order of the Paw is a knightly order based in the city of Lavidia that acts as the personal military force of the city of Penford's ruling council. The Ionian siege has ended due to the death of the Rider Eternal, which has allowed for the Order to enter out into the countryside and help the displaced peoples of the towns and cities across the duchy. 5 knights have made their way to the hamlet of Regenton, a small settlement in the Briery Hills. You can see it here on the map. Um, the townsfolk there explained that a flying red craft with elvish design was seen flying over the town and headed to an old dwarvish structure due north. The strange craft's description seems to denote that the pilot of it was none other than the Crimson Knight, a terrible archfey that is the bane of goodly folk around the world. There are stories of his horribleness, entering into houses and castles he doesn't belong, stealing politically important individuals, killing innocents. He's a horrible guy, just the worst. Um, the knight gets as much information about the knights. You get as much information about the dungeon that they're questing towards, and learn that is a hall of astrologer's lore that has not been inhabited for centuries and was thought to be haunted by the old sages. Real quick note and plug, the entirety of the interior of the maps, with some small assets being kind of the exception, is completely done by our very own Elizabeth of Stitched Together. Check her out on Patreon if you like the maps. She's put a lot of work into them, and they're really great. They're super cool assets. I think this is like the third time I've gotten to use them because a lot of the stuff for the threshold was kind of built before. But anyway, off of that and moving back into it, the townsfolk say adventurers have tried to delve into the place before, but none have returned. The knights have but one goal: find out what the Crimson Knight is doing here and thwart his plans if they prove to be malicious. Exploring the dungeon is secondary, though tails wag with anticipation of trinkets and toys to get paws upon. So we're going to go across the table real quick, and hopefully everybody who's watching gets the gimmick. The name of the game is Paladin Pals. Should have been Paladin Pals, but whatever, we're here. This is where we're living. I'm going to start with Brent. And Brent, describe Ronan to us.
Oh, Ronan is a 7-foot tall Kennelborn. I think I chose the wild Kennelborn, so he's kind of like I kind of wanted to go like almost like a kind of jackalish type dog for him.
Mm-hmm.
And he is Paladin of the Oath of the Glory. He is very excitable and not very smart, so do not let him be the leader, please. Because I'm touching every trap.
too late. You are.
All the traps. Well, that's a good leader to have for this silly haphazard game. Moving on to the next party. Jonah, go ahead and tell us about Reverie Roa.
Reverie Roa is standing in at about 6'10". He has gorgeous white fur, and he is a husky born. He's a upturned kennel-born, and also not the smartest, but we're vibing. He's also an Oath of Glory paladin, and he's ready.
Real quick, as we continue, I just want to make sure another plug, not from anybody I know or myself, but a plug to be sure. The Kennelborn race species was created by the creators of Burrowbound, which is another map creating team that do really cool cities and towns, which I've used throughout Threshold, kind of was inspiration for building that Threshold game. And they also release small little packets of information about their own world. Kennelborn jumped out to me. It entered my world. Here we are. Moving on, Kevin, give us a little bit of a description of Ramesses.
All right. Ramses is a kennelborn, of course. He is, like I'm thinking like a Egyptian inspired type. So maybe if there's like an Egypt in your world, that's where he comes from.
Sure, Ikashot is pretty. Yeah, that's it's close and it's very kind of thematically similar.
Yeah, I'm not going to do a accent because I'd probably get canceled.
It would probably sound like it was French anyways, so it
Yeah,
probably.
probably like a French bastard or something. So, I don't know my height. I didn't really write down my height or weight, but I'm thinking like maybe 6'1", 6'2", not super tall, but so he's like dark fur, but real short, looks kind of like a Great Dane or a Doberman Pinscher maybe. And he carries a khopesh, which is like a curved sword from back in the old days, like Egypt and Middle East. And he uses a shield, I believe. Does he use a shield? Shoot, I don't even
God, I
remember.
hope somebody does.
Doesn't matter.
I
Nope,
got maybe.
looks like I'm not using a shield.
Ew.
So, anyways, yes, his name is Ramses. He's pretty charismatic, not very smart, so perfect paladin.
Love it. All right,
So
and
there
then
you go.
real quick, I just want to address something in the chat. 6'2" is relatively tall, Gijo, just not for this group. It seems like most of them are leading in the close to 7 foot. That's what they meant. That's it. Don't mean to call you out specifically. Moving on. Andy, tell us about Rascal.
Rascal is sort of a tannish, whitish, fluffy guy. He's wearing shining gold armor, carries a glaive, but also has a shield and a warhammer on his back. He has a nose for trouble.
That's it.
Let it wait there for a second. And he on his shield is there are many rabbits across a field, except they're all torn to pieces and bloody.
Ooh.
You're supposed to be a good boy, Andy.
Yeah.
I'm an oath of vengeance paladin, and so I very excitable. Let's just say very excitable.
Yeah, but also gonna protect, going to attack. So last but not least, Steve, tell us about Rusty.
Rusty is a copper-furred bloodhound type kennelborn. He's probably on the shorter side in the group, just over 6 feet. Probably also the most lanky, longer arms and legs. He's pretty scrawny. His kind of armor is very kind of like tight, kind of close to him. It doesn't make as much noise as like some like the heavy plate, but though it seems to provide good enough protection. He has 2 straight swords that he kind of wears cross sheaths on his back, and he also has a hound skull helm that he will pull down in combat. When it's up, he's got very droopy jowls and wrinkles like a bloodhound, and it kind of like impairs his speech a little bit. He kind of sounded I'm thinking he kind of has like a Richard Nixon kind of.
Yeah, I love it. Anything else about Rusty?
He is oath of ordeals, so he does carry the a big tome on a chain, which he tells everyone is the good boy book, and he must be called a good boy 1,000 times for his oath to be complete.
So I don't know if it's been given out yet. I know that I intended to do it, but everyone starts with inspiration. So I just want to make sure that's clear. The next step is you obviously have made your way towards the Dwarvish Hall, the Astrologer's Hall. And the picture I've loaded up and posted there, very simple, plain picture. I believe Dean Spencer is the stock artist who does some of the stock art we're going to use. This one, it is a very simple structure. It is a very tall, bland-looking, white kind of slab of stone with walls around it and a path leading up to it on a windswept field. It's winter at this point, but there's not a lot of snow this close to the ocean, despite the temperature. And you're not as high up in the mountains, which you can kind of see in the background of the image, to kind of warrant like snow kind of being present or about. That said, when you make your way there, it does look like there's something, not on the image, but to your eyes in game, it does look like there's something on the top of the block. But you don't know how you would get up there. To put stuff in perspective, the walls are about 40 feet high, and the block is about 120 feet high.
I mean, Rascal has winged boots.
I'm going to shift the music real quick. And I'm going to allow you to try and discuss options as to what you want to do to go about the structure. When you look inside of the walls, you'll see that there is a very clear entryway at the end of the path, at the base of the block. And it does look like it is slightly ajar.
I mean, I would say Rascal would say the rest of the group. A good start is always sort of sniff around the base of the thing, you know? Never what. Sorry.
You're going to fly up there, you said?
Sure, I'll fly up there because my joke fell flat. Kevin got it.
I was
You just
focusing on
ignored it.
I was
stuff.
waiting for the rest of them to, like, you know, put the
Perfectly
bathroom
fine.
on it or something.
When you get up there, you will find it is a completely flat stone surface. In the center of that stone surface is a
Uh-oh.
bright blue glowing rune.
My
About-
video.
What are you talking about, Kevin?
I was saying my video froze, but it's fine now. Sorry.
Okay. So about 15 to 20 feet away from that blue circle, which is again is kind of dwarvish markings, glowing blue, is a elvish sleigh, and kind of near that bluish colored symbol, closer still than the sleigh, there is a very strange brass and gold apparatus, which if you don't have Arcana trained, and if you don't have an intelligence score of higher than 10, you have no idea what it is.
Okay, well,
It almost looks like-
unfortunately, both of those things are true.
It almost looks like a gun. It almost looks like a tube attached to like a bunch of like crazy things. Your character has no idea what it is. The people at home will know what it is because I'm going to type it in the chat. It's a
Somebody put something funny in there.
Anyway, so what would you like to do with the sleigh that you see, the symbol on the ground, and the device you do not understand?
I'd like to go over and smell it.
Which of these three things are you smelling?
The sleigh.
It has a scent of kind of earthy smell, but at the same time, it has like a wintry smell, almost like you were out in a snow-covered field. The sleigh smells like that, but it also has a smell that is pungent, and it's hard for you to place. Go ahead and make a perception check. You have advantage because you are
A doggy.
doggy.
A doggo. Doggo. 21.
Yeah. So the scent that you're picking up, it definitely smells like what you would know an ochre jelly or other kind of oozes smell like. It's very acidic. Kind of like lingers on the nose a bit. And if you smell it too much, it stings a bit.
I'll fly down and tell the others what I saw.
Yeah.
I don't think I like ochre jelly smell.
Besides the sleigh, like inside of the sleigh, because again it's very simplistic, but inside of the sleigh, seated in the passenger seat, you'd presume, near the reins, is what appears to be a small, like toy barn.
Barn. Okay.
Yeah, like like those Barbie like doll houses. It's like about that size, but it's a barn. Like
Okay. Well, let's just say I don't fly down just yet as I'm looking. And if I look inside the barn, do I see anything?
Yeah. So you see a total of what look like 4 small figurines that appear to be reindeer. One has extremely strange bladed antlers.
Bladed antlers.
Another looks like it has kind of like orangey, kind of like almost fire-like paint kind of around the mouth. There's another one that looks like it has kind of lightning streaking across the face. And then there's one that has a nose that's kind of bright red.
Pick it up.
I would like to use my divine sense.
The figurines glow.
The figurines glow.
Yeah, they would denote something demonic, like something infernal.
Oh, okay. And this other structure that you were mentioning,
You have no idea what it is. It doesn't have any
no idea what.
sense to it.
Oh, you said it's brass?
Brass and gold and metal.
Okay. So after all that, I would fly back down and try my best to describe what I smelt and saw.
Rascal, could you lower a rope down so we could climb up and see it for ourselves?
Sure, I could do that. So I could. Is it
It's
100
only
feet
40
though?
feet.
120 feet, yeah. And
So I'd
the
have to string together some ropes to do that.
Yeah, the other
That's a lot.
factor that you would denote that would be problematic is there's nothing to tie it off to. The
I
sleigh on its position, it looks like if you were to pull it, the weight of one doggo would probably shift it. Again, it's on a slick surface. The stone is pretty smooth, and the sleigh itself is kind of seated on skates, effectively. The apparatus looks like if you pulled at it, it would probably break into 100 pieces, and those are the only two things that would be physical on the top there.
Well, can I try to just use my own strength to pull someone up?
Yeah, you certainly can, but just as a factor, you do know that this is the Crimson Knight sleigh. You do know that it looks like someone entered into the space. If you want to bring them up, that's fine, but this isn't going to be a short duration affair. One person getting up is going to take the better part of 15 minutes. Because
Yeah, that's not really helpful.
they have no footholds, and so it's like if you've seen Princess Bride, you're not tying the rope with like knots or anything, and you also don't
Alright.
have Andre the Giant. Well,
Yeah.
kind of with Ronan a little bit, or not Ronan. Yeah, was it Ronan? Yeah, it was Ronan.
It was
Big
Ronan,
string.
yeah, it's
Big
the
string.
feet.
So he'd be fine, but everyone else would have some problems making it up.
Okay, so knowing
What
all
if-
that, we're going to suggest that we just go straight in.
What if we pull the sleigh down to us?
Yeah, what if we push it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
That
want to
way,
tie
if
it,
he does try to get away and
Yeah,
it pulls
destroy the
off,
sleigh.
he can't run away.
Destroy the sleigh?
Yeah.
Yeah, see what
Go
happens if it falls 120 feet.
yeah.
Pull it down, baby.
But take those
That's
cool
rope.
figurine things off. We might need those later.
Yeah.
Maybe we should destroy them if they're demon figurines.
Maybe.
Maybe. We gotta see.
Let's pull the.
Okay, so we're going to tie together a bunch of rope, and I
Yeah.
could fly back up with my winged boots, and I could
Tie it
tie
to
it
the
onto
thing.
the sleigh.
Tell
I'm
them
gonna-
to pull, and they pull.
Tell them to, yep.
You push
And I'm
so
going to
that
I'm grabbing the barn thing.
you're keeping that safe from falling.
All right, and then we're going to push
Okay.
it.
So yeah, the sleigh flies off.
Okay.
You all dodge it, no
Whee!
problem, and it hits the ground with like a loud kind of thud. The grass is kind of, or the ground is kind of cold. It's winter, so it doesn't really impact deeply, and it has a bit of a bounce to it. And when it kind of levels out, it's upside down, and it looks like one of the two blades of the sleigh is kind of bent inwards. Because when it
Heck
hit,
yeah.
it kind of hit at an angle and kind of crushed the blade down.
So this gun-looking thing that's on it, can I take it off of it?
Well, if you want that, I mean, Rascal can grab it. It's not like super massive or anything, and just toss it down or carry it down as well. But again, does anybody have an intelligence score higher than 10?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Do you really,
No,
Roa?
no.
I do.
Okay, so you recognize it as a telescope, and it's not going to be useful in combat or anything.
Dang. I was really hoping nobody did so I could take it and just pull it out when we were fighting.
Aha!
I got
Got you.
Don't move.
Wait, what if that's just that's just a trick by John and he's actually weak to telescopes?
Maybe.
I mean,
Well, you can carry it. You can carry that.
It's basically, what's it called? The gun on the shelf. It means something later in the story. What's it called?
Elf on the shelf?
No. It's a literary beat. Like, if there's a gun on a shelf, you're going to use the gun on later, right?
Oh,
Like,
right.
Probably.
Somebody's gun. I can't remember the name of it.
Granddad's gun.
Chekhov's gun.
Granddad.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you. Chekhov's gun.
God.
So it's Chekhov's telescope. That took too much effort.
And it is also foreshadowing. That's right, Magpie.
Should we
That's not
check out
Magpie.
the,
That's Shisho.
No.
Check out the rune on the ground.
Oh, that's from Shisho.
I believe so.
Silly. Sorry, Shisho.
How dare? So we're moving into it. I'm gonna go ahead and assume you go in
Oh.
through the front door.
Wait.
I'm
Do we get the barn?
Yeah, you have the barn in hand.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're carrying the barn, you cannot be carrying a weapon or a shield.
Can I?
I'm not
the
gonna.
barn?
I'll put that. Darn. I don't care about the barn.
Well,
Then I'm just gonna put it down.
Yeah, just put it next to the sleigh, I guess.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Can I take
Oh, I have a bag
figurines?
of holding. I could throw it in my bag of holding.
It will not
Yes.
fit. It is too large to fit in a bag of holding.
Dang.
about
Will the
the fig- what about
figurines
the
fit in the bag
figurines?
of holding?
So you can attempt to get the figurines out if you wish.
Yes.
Do it.
Yeah.
Pull it maybe one at a time.
I
Just-
mentioned the 4. Which one of the 4 do you want to take? Lightning,
All of
fire, blades, or red nose?
All of them.
It's important.
Red nose.
Okay, so
Oh,
when you pull the red nose one out, I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Hey, we all get bonuses. We're paladins.
that's
We can't-
true.
We can't
Well-
like stack the bonuses, but mine's a plus 5, so that's
Mine's
Damn.
also a +5.
Mine's a
Sweet.
plus 10, but I only got a 14.
I got 20.
all right. What are we rolling? Wisdom, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the charisma modifier from Paladin. So everybody's got a +5.
Quick
pretty much.
note.
Right.
Some of you turkeys
Oh.
have it already based into your wisdom saving throw. You do
Yeah.
not double it up. So do not try and say that you have
I-
a plus
I
10,
already
plus
have
5 more. That's not what we're playing here.
I
So,
already
Okay.
put it. I already
Rascal,
put it
yours
on.
is 14.
That's
Fro-
fine.
Fro-
I didn't say it was anything more.
No. I
I-
thought I heard somebody say that. Jonah, I think it was. No.
It was the Jonah.
It was
It was
Jonah.
that Jonah guy.
Let's blame Jonah. Let's ask the chat. Was it Jonah?
Could have been me. I don't know.
Fair enough. So I
Whatever.
think it would be Rusty and Rascal. You're blinded, and you will be blinded for the next minute. Everyone else, you are staggered. You have a -2 to attack rolls
Wait, they
Um,
don't have the +10.
and ability checks. No, you passed.
That's what I mean.
The,
Okay,
the
gotcha.
success staggers you, so you have -2 to attack rolls and ability checks for the next minute. You see, as the figurine comes out, it turns into a massive reindeer. The nose flares brightly with the brightness of a red sun, and then the reindeer immediately soars into the sky at 100 feet per round.
Wow, it's fast.
Does it come back?
No, it just goes flying off into the distance.
No,
Um,
let's not touch any more of those.
I'm just gonna sit here for a minute.
Yeah, I'm
That's
staggered.
fair.
Yeah,
After a minute
I can
passes,
barely see anyways with these wrinkles, so
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
After a minute passes, what would you like to do?
I want to keep the barn.
Well, the barn's right
It's too
there.
big.
It's right outside.
No,
Can I-
don't open the barn. It hurts.
maybe
Can
we
I-
just throw the barn away so he doesn't try to like
Yeah.
Pokemon these reindeer at us later.
Yeah, because again, a strange situation that Jonah doesn't seem to understand. If you think that they're going to help you, even though that didn't happen with the first one, what is going to make you think this isn't going to be another genie situation? So
Well,
Rusty,
I was
Rusty
Because we're
picks
not
up
that smart.
Rusty picks up the house and then throws it down the hill, and it just starts rolling down the hill.
Does
Aw.
it turn into like get a big snowball going? You know,
Oh,
Yes.
there's no snow. It'll collect some
Oh.
dust and some grass, but yeah, it'll
Man.
kind of end up at the bottom and kind
Yeah,
of
good
break a
riddance.
bit too.
I was gonna use it like a throwing weapon, and I throw it at Santa or the Red Knight,
No, no,
Crimson Knight, and then it just like
They're his reindeer, my guy.
Yeah, it'd probably be
Oh,
like some
okay.
sort of lair action. I don't do
Why are you trying to help him? Honestly, I should have shut my mouth because that would have been a perfect resolution to this game.
Yeah.
Shown
too
up-
late now.
Blah! Okay, so anyway, hindsight's 20/20. You go into the building. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And I can't get rid of that. Okay, I can now. So, people watching at home, be afraid of kind of bright colors. Every single one of them has a 10-foot aura, and every single one of them has a different color for their 10-foot aura. So when they kind of stack together, it's just a blur of kind of this mauve color. But beyond that, you'll see their color and kind of understand, who's who. Maybe.
what does your
Hey,
guys'
John.
aura do? Just
Hey, John.
Hey, yeah.
I think I have a 30-foot aura because my oath of mercifulness.
Hold on, sorry.
So sorry to fuck everything up. Oops, sorry.
No, they can't, Zach. None of them can.
My aura is, I think it's the same for Jonah's. You emanate an aura, essentially gives you a walking or increase in 10 feet of walking speed, and if you are incapacitated, any ally that starts their turn within 5 feet of you also gets the 10 feet.
Mine is the aura of. Hold on a second. What is it?
Vengeance or something?
Aura of protection. So if you're within
Everybody
10
has
feet
that.
of me,
That's everybody.
Oh.
Seventh
It's,
level feature.
You should have a vengeance one.
And it's,
an aura,
Yeah, it should be the 7th level.
channel divinity.
Oh. Or,
Oh,
sorry, my
no.
aura
I got
doesn't
it.
go to 30 feet until 18th level anyway.
I got it.
No,
It's
it says
fine.
18th.
So Oath of Vengeance at 7th level gets Relentless Avenger. When you hit, theirs doesn't stack to aura. It's self-focused. Relentless Avenger is your 7th level feature. And then we have
okay.
2 Glory Paladins. We had what else?
Ordeals.
Mercifulness and
Mercifulness.
Ordeals. You two know yours, and they're, if you want at home to know them, buy my book. Okay, so moving on. So you're going to go through the hallway. Right?
Right.
We can't
Yeah.
say what they do, because then
Well, we'll say what they do when they get used. It's fine.
Yeah.
I know they're not like static. Or is the Ordeals one static? What does the Ordeals one do? I forget.
you and
By the
allies
book.
within your aura take 3 less bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from all sources.
Yep. Okay, I
Nice.
remember now. Keep moving.
Sweet.
So I am kind of like a stealthy paladin, and so if you guys want me to lead and kind of like do the check for traps, I could do that.
Yeah, it's a good boy. Be a good boy.
Did you just call me a good boy? I gotta write this down.
Yeah, I said be a good boy.
Nice.
By the way,
There was a serious question regarding that.
ahead.
Actually, Steve, in the chat, I believe it was Elizabeth who fielded it. If you get called the best boy, does that count as multiples to the good boy factor, or just one?
Oh, I would say it counts times
it
10.
It counts as many other good boys as is in the room.
Oh,
So-
God.
Man.
So it'd be +5.
Because, well, no,
Nice.
Because there's
4.
5 of us.
Yeah, well, oh, yeah, because you said other, so
Yeah, because I'm here too. You know, it's always 1 plus.
plus the number that you. Oh, I get it. Okay, cool. Through the hallway. Please move accordingly through the hallway. Push in the queue. I've
Does it
got
go
a,
to the left?
Yeah, it cuts to the left. Oh! I gotta
No?
break. I gotta make the walls not breakable.
Yes. Phasing through the walls.
There we
Oh,
go.
by the way, I am using a shield. I forgot to mention that.
Go ahead, Brent. Lead the way.
Oh, okay, I was making.
Do it, Brent. Do it.
I can't see anything, so other than my character.
Yeah, great question. So you guys don't have dark vision. How would you like to light this situation?
I can activate my Sunblade, and it'll give us 15 feet.
Cool. You'll give you 15 feet. Got it.
It'll give me 15 feet.
Correct. So everybody's going to want to stay close to that. 15 and 15. Done. So you should probably move on then. Go ahead and head north there. Jonah.
This way. I'll go this way.
Mm-hmm.
And then I keep going.
Everybody follow behind. Keep moving.
I keep walking.
Rascal's not moving.
I use my sniffer in this room to
Smells-
sniff.
It smells like stale earth and a little bit of kind of greeny, kind of just earthy, loamy kind of smell.
Okay, I keep going.
All right, cool. So you enter into a space. Oh, it looks like vision is not fielding on the stream for everybody. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh, I don't have. Hold on a second here. I gotta do something real quick.
Isn't Rascal the cutest?
Arguable. All right. Sorry, folks. Been a while.
okay. I also have a shield.
Me too.
I don't.
I do not use a field.
And
Right. 3 and 2.
I want to preface that I have my shield out and equipped,
Yep.
just in case.
Same.
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 the space that you're entering to, you descended down steps to get to this point. You come into what appears to be a very large room with kind of square-shaped pillars that rise up some 30 feet in a couple of different positions and kind of at different angles. The floor looks like it's covered with different markings, very strange kind of zodiac-esque symbols, although none of you know what that means. And
Nope.
yeah, just a very large room.
Nice.
Yeah.
One could throw a ball in this room
Feel
I
free
agree.
and
I
then
agree.
catch it.
Oh,
move around
Nice.
at your pleasure.
Just gonna keep on going.
Alright.
Yeah, we're gonna go this
All
way.
right, come on in here, rascal. Follow me.
okay. Hold on a second. Right.
You're getting left
Trying to fix
behind.
my, I'm trying to fix my armor class. It's wrong.
Keep on going. Keep on.
So they keep moving
Oh,
about,
oh.
and they're not really seeing much of anything. But there's a strange kind of focus from Ronan as he starts moving across the room and yelling "Ope, ope" as he moves across the room to what appears to be a treasure chest.
Yes.
Ooh.
So the treasure chest in question looks like it has no lock to it. It looks like it is a simple, just kind of like chest to drawer type thing, kind of just closed lid down. And yeah, very simple wooden structure, kind of brass framing to reinforce it. What would you like to do, Ronan?
I open it.
All
Free
right.
treasure?
Whoosh! Inside there's a cloak.
I pick it up.
Yay! The cloak has a purplish color to it, with dwarvish runes on the interior lining, and then it has a cinch or kind of like a clasp that looks like it is a dwarvish symbol that you do not recognize, but looks kind of similar to some of the patterns that are on the floor, but more kind of angular.
Okay.
Yeah.
I take off my cloak and put that one on.
Okay. So willingly putting on the cloak means that you are willingly automatically attuning to this item.
Okay.
It is a cloak of protection. You can go ahead and
Hey.
drag and drop to it. If you already have 3 attunements, which I don't think is possible, one of them gets shifted off.
It's funny. I have a cloak of protection on. That's what I took off to put it on.
Cool. Well, then the cloak of protection's attunement would be fizzled then,
Yeah.
since you can't attune to 2 cloaks of protection.
Can I have one?
If you want my old one.
Yeah.
It'll take an hour to attune to a cloak of protection.
Sure. Just put it on.
You're wearing it, but you do not gain the benefits of it if you do not attune.
I
to it.
understand. I understand.
Cool. Anybody else want to light a torch or do anything lightwise, or are we just going to continue to follow?
I mean,
Yeah, I light a torch. I think I can carry it in my shield hand.
That's accurate.
Maybe.
Correct.
I
Sweet.
would, but I'm on all fours right now.
Okay.
Like no.
He's regressing.
just
So-
to the ground.
The smell that you picked up from the sleigh, which I assume like would be kind of passed over when you.
Yeah, I would have
got
mentioned the ochre jelly smell.
And so
Yeah.
you would have caught the scent, Rusty. It definitely smells like it's present here, and it looks like it goes westerly. And when you look westerly, you can see that there's a staircase that looks like it descends down into a massive hole in the ground.
When I kind of pinpoint it, I do that thing where the dog like goes up on like one leg and like points like directly
Pointer.
at it.
I love it.
Good dog.
Well,
Good
We
dog.
gotta keep saying that. Good boy, Matt.
oh,
Good dog. Good boy.
You can see like just
I know.
you can hear like echoed panting inside the skull helm and like drool starting to come out of the bottom holes.
He does
Does-
that. Don't worry.
So I have to ask. Please tell me this cloak is also cursed.
Every single magic item you get in this game will be cursed.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
I'm on a hunt. I must have the most cursed items.
Go.
Funny.
I feel kind of bad too because this one auto attuned and I was already attuned to one. But I
Should have given it
could've-
to someone else, yeah.
I
So,
should've.
again, looking at the space, you see that the staircase heads down. It looks like there's a side room. I'm going to go ahead and flashbang there. Does look like there's a side room there. filled with 3 treasure chests. It looks like there was a pathway north of you, and there's also stuff behind you from where you entered. But in this room, you look at the ground. It looks like there are a number of kind of dead creatures laying on the ground. They're not present on the map, but they're just small, like, subterranean kind of rodents and kind of creatures like that.
I want to sniff this greenish stuff over here that's in front of this chest and in front of some of the other ones as well.
And
What is
Ronan and Roa, what are you two doing?
I'm
Opening
the-
chest, baby.
Okay, so I need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative for this first round. Who you'll be surprised.
Do I
I
smell? What do I
don't
smell
get
when I'm smelling it?
surprised.
You're smelling the grass. You're not smelling the mimics.
That's grass. Okay.
Let's see. Where is my?
Oh wait, I
There it is.
rolled already.
Yeah,
All right,
it'll throw it on there.
it worked.
Hey.
Hey,
Ooh. A crit initiative by Ronan.
amazing.
Nice.
Ooh, wow.
Look at all those really good initiative rolls. Love it.
Hella.
Some of you may recognize this creature that you're about to be fought by. Those of you who are moving to open chest, which would be Roa and Ronan, or the two of you are grappled by the creatures from the start of the fight. The escape DC is 13, but any ability checks made to escape this grapple have disadvantage. And to
Would
explain why that's the
alert-
case, it's not catch, or you can't be surprised with alert.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have alert?
Nope.
Okay, so you can act during the first initiative round. That's fine. Initiative roll, and I'm pretty sure that rolled out in the open, and I don't care.
It did.
Okay, so Rusty, what's your dexterity modifier?
Should be 5.
Rusty, you said you had a 5 dex mod. Steve, you're Rusty.
Oh, sorry. Wow, I'm sorry. I haven't looked at this character sheet for many moons, so I'm like, what did I build?
Yep.
What is this?
Sorry, you said we were surprised, right?
Yeah, but what's your dex mod?
+5.
Cool. So you go first, you're surprised. You are no longer surprised after the first round of initiative. It goes to the mimics. So the mimics in that first segment, you touch it, you become adhered to it because they're covered with like a glue-like substance. And as you kind of get caught, it shifts its body so that your hand kind of dips down and its mouth opens up to consume whatever, appendage you would touch it with.
Oh.
So
Oh.
this bite attack is against
Oh my
Ronan,
gosh.
Ooh.
Crit.
and this bite attack is against Roa. So then, Ronan, you will take.
I'm immune to critical damage.
Yeah, so you're just going to take 18. Oh, sorry, no.
Oh.
You're going to take 12. 10 of it is piercing, non-magical, and then 2 of it is acid damage, just in case you have like heavy master or heavy armor master or anything.
Gotcha.
Then this one jumps off of its kind of spot. They're kind of on these small little pedestals or plinths, I guess would be a better word. Hops forward and slams its teeth down towards Rascal. And that'll miss.
And we missed.
And it had advantage on not Jonah. Jonah was surprised. Can't be surprised. 14 still misses you though, Andy, right?
For sure.
Ronan, you are up and you are surprised. So we cycle. Ramesses, you are up and you are surprised. So we cycle. Rascal, you are up and you are
All right.
surprised. Roa, you are up and are alert, so you can act as normal.
Okay. I'm gonna hit him. Gonna hit him. Gonna hit him. Yeah. And it's just gonna be a normal hit with my magical sword,
Second attack.
and that's gonna be. Oh yeah, I got 2 attacks. That's
9
right.
damage. I got you.
Gonna be. Oh no, that misses.
Okay. Next up, unless you have anything else.
That's it.
Next up is Rusty. Rusty, you can act. You are no longer surprised.
Sounds good. So Rusty's still on kind of all fours. He kind of rushes down to help Ronan. As he kind of is halfway, he kind of reaches behind him still running on 3 legs, kind of pulls out this like straight sword that's it looks like the blade almost looks like corroded and like jagged. And then right when he gets next to him, he kind of leaps up, pulls out the other sword, which is a much finer looking blade. And then I'm just gonna do 2 attacks and then bonus action with my offhand.
Yep.
Nice.
12 will hit, 21 will hit, 26 will hit. 3 rep damage. So 15, 11, and I need one more. The 12 hit.
Oh, the 12 did hit.
They're just mimics. 15. Actually, I have immunity to acid, so I will take 12 less. So you would note that the acid from the Dragon's Wrath rapier is not burning. It seems the creature is immune to acid. And it also looks like inside of its mouth is kind of seeping out a very similar substance that's kind of applied when the Dragon's Wrath hits right. That it for you?
Yep, that's it for me.
Bonus action attack. Cool. They will go. I still have these good boys grappled. And so I have advantage on creatures I have grappled. So 20 to hit, and I went with Ronan first, because I'm maintaining precedent. And then I'm going to attack Roa. 20 hits for 8 total, and then does 16 hit Roa or no?
Nope.
It's only going to be 5 on Ronan because he gets -3 piercing damage.
Ronan is... Yep,
For my aura.
perfect.
Nice.
And then the other one will bite on Rascal and fail.
Yep.
All right, Ronan.
Okay.
Thank
So-
you.
Question. My
Amazing.
greatsword's two-handed. Would I still be able to attack?
Yeah, you're grappled. There's nothing
Okay.
augmenting it. Just for flavor, you're kind of like, swinging kind of wildly.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh.
So wildly that you push the blade down into the stone. There's like a nice clean kind of ching of like sparks and like the blade scattering across the stone.
Hey.
I can't read the chat with Zach busting out these bangers. Okay, so Ronan, second attack will hit.
Hurt.
Alright, so when you kind of like, the blade kind of scoops up and it kind of frees your elbow a little bit, allowing you to twist the blade upwards and drag it straight down. It goes into the top of the treasure chest and down through to the bottom with kind of a loud thunk into the stone. And as you retract the blade, you can still feel you're attached to it, but the creature goes limp against you. You still have to pull it off of you, though.
Gotcha.
So that's it for your turn?
Yep.
Ramesses.
All right. I guess, is this one over here attacking Rascal?
Yeah.
And then and this one up here is attacking
Roa.
whoever that was. Roa. Were either of them kind of grappled by it?
Roa is still grappled by it, yeah. Rascal is not.
All right. I will charge up there to help Roa and kind of jump up and chop with my Kopesh, which actually it reads as a battle axe because they don't have Kopesh in this game. I don't know why, but I'll roll to attack. Let's see, right here. I'm gonna attack twice.
Okay, those both hit.
All right, that's cool. So, oh my gosh, it's
Nice.
10 each time. Not bad.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Next up is Rascal.
Yeah. Rascal, first thing, we're going to cast Shield of Faith. So let me just take one off of there. Okay, my AC is now 23.
Nice.
And we're going to take our Warhammer and try to bonk it. Bonk. Bonk. That is
Yep.
pretty good.
Both hits.
And we're going to do, could I Divine Smite on both of them?
If that is your pleasure, yeah. If you want to waste spell slots now, that's great.
Well, okay.
Your call.
1,
Alright, so 17.
2.
And 20. Alright, so you definitely hit it a lot, so it kind of falls backwards, like laying on the back of the treasure chest. Its mouth kind of flapping for a second. It pushes its tongue up over the top of the lid and pushes with the tongue so that the treasure chest comes back onto its seating. If that makes sense. All right. Anything else, Rascal? If not,
So
moving on.
are you saying that it tries to get
No,
back into the treasure chest?
For flavor,
for flavor.
you hit it
I
really
knocked it
hard,
back, yeah.
and it kind of fell backwards, and then its tongue went up over the top of the lid, and the tongue pushed off the ground to lift the treasure chest back to right.
Got it.
Rascal done, Reverie, or Roa, you're up.
All right. We're gonna do it again. We're
Bam,
gonna
bam.
try to hit him. Bam, bam.
Both of hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you throw some swings, and you kind of like still got the shield arm that without a shield, mind you.
Yeah.
Kind of.
No, I
slam-
had a shield on.
Okay, that's fine. Then you were reaching out with a shield hand, I guess. And then
Oh,
bam,
no,
bam.
I thought-
No, it's okay. It's not a big deal. It's just for flavor. But yeah, bam, bam. Hit it twice. It's not dead, but it is messed up, and like bits of like mimic flesh fly to the side.
Can I try to kick it away?
Do you have a bonus action to shove things?
Yeah. Shield
Um,
master.
So the issue with it mechanically is it has nowhere to go, so that will not suffice
Okay.
for knocking it out of a grapple. It would otherwise, but
Okay.
it has nowhere to go.
We'll do it for flavor's sake. I'll just be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, you're kind
yeah.
of pushing it in, but it's kind of like pulling you, like you're still glued to it. So like you kick it, and then it's like a
Good boy, Ollie. Good boy.
as the momentum of it goes. It,
Oh man.
Rusty, you're up.
Ronan finished this one, right?
Yes,
still,
it's dead.
like-
Sorry.
All right, sweet. I'll do a little toodly do over here. I'm gonna do 2 strikes with the Dragon's Wrath.
I like to think he throws the nicer rapier into his mouth and then like runs on like 3 legs, and then as he jumps forward, like swing it.
You got it.
I'm liking the flavor of Rusty. 14 hits, 14 hits.
So
Oh.
it's gonna be
Yeah, it's enough. So, Rascal, as you kind of knock it back and it jumps up, kind of like looks at you kind of menacingly, you watch as Rusty kind of comes down with the 2 rapiers, kind of brings them into the top of the lid, does like a quick jaunt, and then pulls back. And as he does, the thing kind of starts to sag. Like, instead of being a treasure chest, the thing becomes more fleshy and starts to sink in on itself. Which is also happening at the same time with Ronan. Your chest, after impaling into the top, is starting to deflate and bleed everywhere. You're moving more, Rusty?
Yeah, I saw my bonus action, so I'm gonna
Okay.
just move up here and then bonus action offhand on their mimic.
Got it. Hit. Okay.
9 more.
So as you kind of like stab and then kind of stab a second time with the Dragon's Wrath, kind of watch as it dies and splinter away from it, kind of peeling away, bringing the other weapon out of your mouth and stabbing it into the next one, kind of lance it through as it's being kicked back into the corner by Roa. You catch it perfectly in the mouth. You can see it go right underneath the tongue, and you hear kind of like a as it kind of gags on the blade and dies.
You
Yeah, like-
are the goodest boy.
I'm like the Wish version of Zorro. I don't have 3 swords, but I do use my mouth.
We love to see it. So the mimics die. As that one near Rascal is deflating, it kind of starts having this strange spasm, which you don't think is like it intentionally doing a spasm. It's kind of like a death throw. And then eventually it spits out, vomits out what appears to be a shield.
Oh, I will examine that shield.
It appears to have a very much acidly burned man's hand attached to it inside of the grasp of it, and the symbol and the metal of the shield are all intact. It appears to have a beautiful maiden on the shield face with kind of devilish horns, and she appears to be adorned like a knight. Do you take the shield and put it on?
No. My shield is important with the dead rabbits on it.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a shield. I'll take it.
Brent
I
gets
don't use.
cursed item number
I don't
2.
use shields most of the time because I'm two-handed. So if someone who uses it wants it, then
I could use that shield. I
So-
could use it.
Roa, you walk over and ask Rascal if you can have the shield. Rascal, you pass the
Sure.
shield over. Okay.
Yeah.
You take the
Gotta
shield,
wipe,
Roa.
wipe off this
You
green stuff though.
Pull your shield off and put on this shield.
Yeah.
Okay. It automatically attunes to you. If you already have 3 attunements, knock one off. And it counts as a +2 shield.
Ooh.
And
I like
something else.
heck yeah.
Okay.
We
We
like
like
to hear.
that. All right, so I'm just gonna change my +1 shield to +2,
Perfect.
and then
Man, that's bright. Okay.
Hey, I'll take your +1 shield.
yeah.
You don't have to attune.
Your non-cursed +1 shield.
Yeah.
The cursed +2.
Be safer.
That's all we want is curse.
So, again, like I mentioned, there was when you first entered into this space, there was stuff off to the side. When you'd also note that there's stuff to the north. If you want to very quickly go through that, I can just go ahead and tell you what's in those spaces since you've already dealt with the encounter in this room. Okay, great. There are a total of 2 treasure chests to the east that you didn't inspect. Inside of those treasure chests, you'll find one that has a ring and one that has a crown. You can do with those at your pleasure. If you go up to the top, you come into a room that is ornately designed to kind of have this very strange shape to it. I'm going to snap ping us up here. There's a room to the left that has a treasure chest in it, and then inside of the space above, there are a total of 5 treasure chests.
Jeez.
Above the treasure chest in the top portion, there is a octagon. And then in the 4 spaces beside, not terribly important which is which, but there's a triangle, a square, the 5-sided one, and the 6-sided one, which are, my brain's not working right now.
We open chests.
Yeah, perfect. Each one of these chests has a sword. So,
Oh, I already have a good sword.
Wow.
let me explain. The sword is not a big sword that's usable. It is a small trinket of a toy that has a small chain attached to it with a small clip. It almost looks like a charm you would attach to something else, like another weapon or a shield or whatever.
Super Dark Tide.
Okay.
Are all the little sword trinkets? They look the same.
No, they all look different. Each one of them is a different color. So there is a sword trinket that is red. There's a sword trinket that is green. There is a sword trinket that is gold. There's a sword trinket that is blue, and there is a sword trinket that is white. And in the one that Roa went to, this room over here, there is a sword trinket there as well, and it is black. So the blades are different colors, but the design of the handle is very simple, very stereotypical dwarvish gladius.
We should each trade a sword trinket that's correspondent to our aura.
Yeah, so I would get a green one.
Yeah. And then
Do you attach does anybody attach the trinket to any part of their body or any item that they are carrying?
can I have the golden
Yeah.
aura one?
Well, yeah. Decide which color you guys want to take. There's a total.
But could it only be attached to swords?
You can attach
No, it
whatever
could
you
be a-
want.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
You
kind
can
of want to
only
be edgy and take the black one.
you want to take the black one. Okay.
Yeah.
Sad.
I want to put it on because I got like this my black dragon sword. You know, I'm just trying to get maximum over edge right here. You know, just,
I got you.
I would
got you.
attach it to my shield.
If you take the black one and you attach it, what I'm going to note is you feel like you attune to the item. However, it is not going to go against your maximum attunements. And there is no noticeable benefit whatsoever from the thing you just attached to your weapon.
Damn.
but it looks rad.
It does
That's
look
rad.
really cool, yeah.
Hear me out. One is an earring.
Yeah, are you putting it on as an earring?
Yes.
Which one are you putting on?
What color? So gold, green, and black are all taken. I'll take red if nobody's against it.
Okay.
I put
What's
green
left?
on my shield.
So, to make this process a bit simpler, I'm going to go ahead and... I don't have a black circle, so I'm just going to do a purple one on Rusty. And then you have a gold one, Roa?
Yeah. I'm attaching it to
Ronan?
my shield.
What color did you get?
Red.
Okay. And Rascal?
Green.
All right. It's like that peer pressure thing. Nobody's actually concerned with like the results here, and so that would leave you with the white one, or the blue one. Which one do you want, Ramesses?
I'll go with white.
Okay, so for white, we'll just do.
You could do blue. I know there's blue
We'll
dots.
do yellow there, and then we'll do orange on Roa for the gold. Perfect. Okay, so
I put it on
everybody
my
has
field.
wherever you clipped it, perfectly fine. You feel like you attune to the trinket, but you don't know what it does.
Can we also talk about the crown and the ring?
Yeah, who wants those?
Who wants them?
I mean, I'm feeling the crown or the ring, so I'm down for either.
You also have the
Ring
cloak
just
already.
like a gemmed ring, or is there like
So-
some sort of marking on it?
Great question. It is a dwarvish make ring, so it's very kind of it's circular on the inside for your ring finger, but it's almost like a nut or a bolt, or nut would be the thing I'm looking for. Like it's got a hexagonal kind of shape to it, and then on each of the facings it has kind of designs and patterns that look like star symbols.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Does someone responsible want to take it, or do you want to give it
I
to...
think we give them to the
I'm
irresponsible.
saying it does
Yeah,
match my robe.
irresponsibility.
It does match my robe a little.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Do you have enough attunement slots?
Yeah, I think I'm only attuned to the belt of hill giant strength and the cloak.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
enjoy.
Sweet.
Does the sun sword require attunement?
Does what?
Does the sunblade require attunement?
Does it?
Ooh, excuse me.
I don't know.
You're
I'm
the one
gonna
with the
check.
magic item.
Oh yes, it does. Okay. So dad's. I didn't. No, I usually notate it. That's.
Sunblade requires attunement.
I'm at 3. I'm good. I'm
Okay,
good.
so who's attaching the ring?
I am.
So same thing, auto attunes and kicks another attunement slot off. Cannot kick the cloak's attunement slot off.
Yep, I had one empty slot.
Okay, and it counts as a ring of protection.
Heck yeah.
Nice. And how about that crown?
Who's attaching it?
I already wear a helmet, but
So you'd have to remove.
how cool is that crown? Like, what
you,
does it,
you don't know what it does.
but like what does it look like? Like,
So
because if it's gonna clash with what I've got going on, I'm not
it
gonna
looks
wear
like it's made out of kind of like glass, and it has kind of a frosted kind of glass shaping to it. It's not like a crown with like points on the top. It's more like a tiara kind of thing.
Oh, like a
I mean-
circlet.
Yeah, circlet's a good way of saying it.
To be fair, the shiniest boy here is Rascal.
Yeah, I feel like
I like
that
that
would
kinda fits his
actually go with
aesthetic.
Rascal's aesthetic. 100, yeah, 100%.
Tiara.
Sure, gimme.
Okay. So if you attach it, you
Sure.
have it.
Can we throw it to you and you jump up and catch it in your mouth?
I could definitely do that, frisbee style.
Yeah,
It
frisbee
automatically attunes, and such.
Yeah.
It counts as a mind guard crown, which says while you wear it, this one not being adamantine, you have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws, and you have resistance to psychic damage.
Wow.
Ooh,
That's pretty good.
nice.
Is that actually a thing in the
Mind guard
the
crown should be
compendium?
searchable, yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it.
And
That's okay.
oh, it's Fandelver. You don't have it. Okay, hold on. You are Rascal,
Rascal.
and you have this.
Wolf.
I added it to your sheet.
Oh, you're the
Oh,
bestest. You're the
we
bestest
can't.
guy.
We can't see your compendium.
Yeah, it's turned off.
Whack.
Don't worry about it. So down the steps. Is that a fair assessment?
Down the steps.
And sorry if I'm speed rolling it. There's a lot of content here, and I definitely want to get into the funnier bits, but we definitely have the setup for the funniest stuff. So here we go.
Yeah. When
All
we're
right.
debuffed.
Ah! How'd I end up all by myself?
When you come down the steps, you come to a hallway, and as you're moving through into this space, you would see. Hold on.
You would see that.
You would see that.
Yeah.
What do we see? Can you turn on my light? Oh,
Yeah. Hold on a second here.
Question. while we're walking down the stairs, could I healing or lay on hands on myself?
Yeah.
What are you doing over there?
Stop licking
Don't worry
yourself.
about it.
Come on.
Don't worry about it, all
We
right?
gotta put that cone around
So,
his head.
There are
We gotta put that cone around his head.
there are floor patterns similar to what was upstairs. There are also pillars in this room that are strangely more kind of ornate than the ones that you saw upstairs. Very simple pillars upstairs, very reflective of typical dwarvish kind of aesthetics. These appear to have star patterns all about them. And since none of you are trained in Arcana, and none of you really have an intelligence score of 15 or higher, you have no idea what the star patterns mean. It does look like there's
Pretty
some
stars.
damage to the one that you pass by on your left when you first enter in. At the base of each of these pillars is a bluish colored kind of stone, lapis lazuli or something to that effect.
Can you tell us what kind of damage?
It looks like
Is it claw marks? Is it
structural damage. Looks like kind of broke down.
like impacts? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
and you'll note that there's more structural damage to the space on the southern side of the room, southeastern side of the room. It looks like the floor is completely knocked out, and there's a cavern about 80 feet below that you can kind of see, or I'd say 50 feet below, that you can see kind of down there. The light kind of draws down. You can see that it's just kind of unworked natural cavern beneath this broken hole in the floor. In the center of the room is a dais with the same lapis lazuli blue stone kind of set inside of a star pattern. And in the center of that space is a large kind of almost bird feeder-like table. And in the center of that, there appears to be a vial kind of set inside of some sort of device in the middle of the basin. The vial in question has a bluish color, and it looks like this.
Oh,
Ooh, mysterious vial.
I'm gonna lick it.
Okay. It's not openable. Like, you start messing with the vial and trying to get to the fluid inside, it is not capable to be opened.
Does the liquid seem viscous or like thin? Like if you like were to tilt it back and forth?
It moves like a dream. It's almost like ethereal the way the liquid moves, and it kind of has a glow to it as well. You notice that as you're holding it, the light of it starts to damper a bit, and it kind of becomes a little less blue and starts to shift towards more of like a darkish color.
Rascal says, "Throw it, throw it."
Do you pass it off to somebody else?
Yeah, I'll give it back to Rascal.
Okay. Blue light,
No, you throw it.
Hot
I
potato.
want to fetch it.
I'll throw it.
the blue light seems to kind of come back up when you pass it over, and you pass it over to Rascal. And Rascal, as
We lost our little doodad colors. I'm gonna put mine back.
sure, I'll notate it just so everybody has it, so everybody knows. It would be Rascal's green, Ronan is red, Ramesses is white, Rusty is black, and Roa is gold.
And we have the extra blue one.
Can we like take the vial and just chuck it at a wall, see if it opens up?
So you throw the vial at a wall, it hits with a loud metallic and kind of glassy clang, bounces about the floor for a bit. Nothing happens to the vial.
Can I take the vial and the extra blue sword and can I hook that blue sword onto the vial?
There's nothing to attach it to.
Okay. Little sad.
That may be useful later. We may be able to like insert that vial somewhere or do something like that.
I'd say we take it with us with the blue key or the blue sword.
I will note, though, everyone else, as you're kind of finagling with it, nothing happens to it otherwise. It's glowing blue. It's got a very dreamlike kind of fluid movement inside. Like it's kind of, the liquid is kind of just setting in space. Yeah, it did have a weird effect when Rusty touched it.
Ooh. Likes Rusty.
So in this space, as you're kind of maneuvering about, there does look like there's a hallway here. However, it looks like there was a cave-in or some other kind of ecological effect that caused the ceiling to fall inwards, and it looks like that passageway is barred from you. unless you have some means of shaping earth, not mold earth. I mean, like full on just getting rid of clearing space. And then to the north, it looks like there's a hallway there. So again, you have 2 points of exit here. And Ronan, since you were down there, you would notice there's another hallway that looks like it's blocked off down on the south side. But yeah, there's the hole in the ground, and there's this northway passage. When you move up this way, you will see that on the left side and on the right side of the room, there are very strange-looking black metal gear shapes that kind of set inside of the wall, but kind of jut out just a bit. The teeth of the gears are kind of triangular in shape, and it looks like they run from floor to ceiling with a very minuscule amount of arch to them. So they're not like jutting in with like a huge radial. It's just kind of like a slight kind of, bend on. You're looking at a very large circle, you'd think, and it's kind of just inside of the room from floor to ceiling. In the center of the room, there's a pit, and
Nice.
looks like it's pitch black. More perceptive of you, I don't know if there's anybody here with a wisdom of or a perception of like 12 or 13 passive.
Me.
Yeah, you look down and you can see that there's a magical shadow barrier that seems to be present about 10 feet down.
Nice. Okay.
And then there's a hallway north.
Go north.
Do the gears look like there's enough room at the top and the bottom that they could actually spin, or are they like stuck in place?
Yeah, it looks like they could move, for sure. Like the ceiling has like a small little cutout for the teeth to move through. But whatever it's connected to, or whatever mechanism causes the teeth to move, causes the gear to move, rather, you don't see any kind of device, no switches, no levers, nothing like that.
Hey, who's really strong in this group? Everyone but me?
Ronan.
I'm strong.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to just try to like pull down on the gear, just see if like it, if it's been lubricated recently, or how stuck is it?
I try to pull.
I could help.
So, make a strength athletics check. This is not to determine success on the effort. It's to determine whether or not you would realize that it's, As you pull down, what you, as a good boy, Ronan, would determine is you are very strong. If this thing were going to move, you would have been able to move it. But what you realize is it doesn't go down. It goes up.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to like do a little clean and jerk on that thing. Use your knees. Don't use your back.
All right.
If you do
I
go
try to
that route,
push it.
we'll save the same athletics check. You push it, but as you're kind of pushing it upwards, the weight of it can kind of descend back down. You can only push it to the limit of one kind of series of gear changes, and at that point, like, it starts to kind of weigh on you. When you try to switch hands to get to the next tooth, it's going to drop down 3 teeth. So as you kind of get to that high point, it's kind of a 1 step forward, 3 steps back kind of situation where it will always reset backwards.
Gotcha. I will alert the rest of the party. I will alert Rusty specifically. And I will also offer up the idea that, following hallways is cool, but jumping down holes in the ground is also very cool.
There's a barrier,
There.
someone said.
Though in the original room, there was a big cave-in hole.
I'm gonna follow this.
Roa,
hallway.
you would stop there. This is a portcullis. Oh, whoa, where's the wall? That's
Whoa.
I have
interesting.
no idea.
Hold on. Light. That's epic. Hold on.
I'm not supposed to see that behind the wall.
Don't
Go back. Go
look.
back, guys. Go back.
Do I go back? Do we go back?
Live your life.
Move back.
Do we go?
I am drawing as fast as I can. Shut up. I don't know how that line got erased.
I don't. There was a line.
Talking GM stuff. Okay, boom.
Oh, okay. Do I still? Are we
So,
still over here?
Yeah,
Or
when you get to that point, there's a portcullis. On the opposite
Okay.
side of the portcullis, you can see what appear to be 2 statues on the left and right, and it looks like 2 more cavities where more statues might be present up ahead. On the left side, there's a dwarf, and on the right side, there's a dwarf. They are looking like they're wearing very sagely looking attire, And it looks like at the base of their feet, kind of underneath their hands, which are kind of held out in prayer, but on their plinth, you can see that there is an offering plate.
Plate?
Okay.
Someone say food?
Maybe
I'm gonna run. I'm
Into the
gonna
portcullis,
give it.
you're going to slam right into the portcullis.
Oh, that's a wall. That's a wall.
It's not a wall, it's a
squeeze
portcullis.
through it.
Can we try to lift it?
Yeah, if you wish to. If you have a strength of 20 or better, you can lift it without rolling.
I have a strength of 20.
Perfect. You move it up, it gets to a point you can actually hear it lock.
Nice.
Click, click.
Nice.
Ruff. Go.
And then you said you were going to run past everything? For some
No,
reason?
I would
Oh, no.
I would put
Jonah.
I would put a gold piece in the offering thing
was-
here.
I was gonna
Yeah.
slap it. I was gonna slap it 5, like a high 5.
Well, hold on. Quick note. So when you look at the two sides, on the left side, you see what appears to be kind of a fist-sized diamond. The diamond is worth 1,000 gold pieces, if you're asking for spell purposes. And then the statue on the right, in its offering plate, has a ruby. Hold on. Scratch that. Retake. Notes. The diamonds. There are 3 of them. Each one is 100, or each one is 100 gold pieces. Yeah, that's the best. That's
That's on
way.
the left side.
Yep, 3 diamonds,
And the-
100 gold
And
pieces apiece.
rubies.
Rubies on the right side, and there are. Going to my notes. Sorry. I thought I memorized this. I didn't. I need to give myself more leeway in that. It has 4 rubies, each worth 25 gold pieces apiece.
Neat.
Not revivify diamonds.
No.
Yeah.
You got Revivify diamonds on the left side. There's 3 of them, 100 gold pieces apiece. So it's all 3 of them would take 1 Revivify.
Yeah. We won't need it though.
Yeah, you shouldn't
Sure.
need it.
Probably not.
Of course not.
Okay,
Alright. So keep going.
sure. And then the next one, you would come to a point where you see that there are sapphires. It looks like there are a total of 6 of them. Just kind of loosely kind of laid out. Probably 20 gold pieces apiece for the sapphires. And then on the left side of that, you would see emeralds, and there are 5 of them, each worth 100 gold pieces apiece.
Okay, I'm keep going.
There are no treasures in the offering plates of the last 2 statues.
Damn.
I would put a gold piece in the one on the left.
Wait, maybe it
in
has
the
to do with
left?
how much was in the ones before.
Yeah.
Okay. When the gold piece hits, you watch as some force causes it to shift out of the plate and land on the ground.
Really?
It doesn't like that.
Oh, okay, interesting. I would do the same thing on the right-hand side.
It sits.
It sits. Oh, this is interesting puzzle.
Try 2.
You try 2.
2 gold pieces.
No matter what you put in that offering plate, at this point, it's just going to shoot it out onto the floor.
Okay.
So,
So
keep going.
obviously, there's like a cinematic that happens. You know, it's like a montage of you putting stuff in there and learning that there is nothing to learn.
It just gets sillier and sillier.
Yeah.
Eventually, they put me on it, and then I just go wee.
And,
Launch out.
the montage is playing "Push It to the Limit" the whole time. I love it.
Question.
Yeah.
Can I know it's probably not going to be important, but can the person with the green earring hold the emeralds? The person with the blue earring is empty, so it doesn't matter whoever's holding the blue earring and the blue thing.
If you
Hold
want to,
that.
if you want to color code the treasure, then yeah, everybody who was paying attention, go ahead and notate the gem color of your choice onto the field. So that would mean that Rusty and Roa get none of the treasure, and then
we can split it up at the end, but I want color coded in here for now, just in case.
fine. Ramesses is holding the diamonds, and Rascal's holding the emeralds, and Ronan's holding the rubies.
How many
Got it.
diamonds were there? Approximately
3.
3. All right.
Yep.
I'll write it down.
There's
I got
a-
it written down, guys.
Path to the left, which has a strange sound of water kind of coming from that hallway. And then there's a small little alcove off to the right side. And if you go around that way, you will find 2 things in a small room kind of out there. There's a treasure chest, and there's a lever mechanism that appears to be forced in the up position. If you wish to kind of play with the lever, you'll learn that
Nah.
it is the portcullis control. If it's down, it's down. If it's up, it's up.
Open
Got
that
it.
treasure chest.
Great. It opens easily enough. And inside of this one is a pair of gloves.
What kind of gloves?
A pair of moleskin gloves.
Oh. Are they thick, like where you could chew on them?
No. They're
No.
they're very just soft and thin.
I
Comfy,
throw
comfy
them.
warm gloves.
I throw them to whoever wants them. They're not chewable.
They're not
Brandon just
chewable.
hasn't equipped anything yet.
That's true. I'm kind of waiting to see what kind of rolls down to me. I got diamond so far. I don't know. I mean, comfortable gloves doesn't really sound like me, but I'll try them on. What the hell? I'll play the game.
Okay. So when you put the gloves on, they are gloves of missile snaring. So if you have an extra hand,
I do
you
not.
will then be able to well, if there's a point where you have an extra hand, you can snare missiles.
After determining that, could I give them to
No, because
Steve's
you
character?
had to learn it. You had to attach them.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, you are attuned to them. If you have 3 attunements already, one of those attunements is gone, and you now have the gloves.
All right.
You said there was rushing water? Or it sounded like water?
Yeah, we'll get to there once everybody's ready to roll.
Okay.
Whenever.
Is everybody ready to roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
What?
Bear with me here for a second. After a short walk, you come to a point where the water, you can kind of see it. There's a bit of a burbling. There looks like there's a small wooden bridge that goes over a courser of water that seems to run around and kind of in a circular kind of motion into the wall on the north side and then around to the left side of the room as you get into it. In this room, you can see that there are pillars, similar to the pillars in the first room. On the ground, there is gold kind of filigree in the ground, kind of almost like a gold leafing on the stone around the base of the pillars. And you can see that in the center of the space, there is a very similar looking pattern of a dais kind of in the center of the room. Similar bowl as well. And inside of that is another liquid vial.
Are these pressure plates?
No.
Okay.
They're just design patterns.
Got it.
It's like a step up.
Green.
That's not green, that's gold.
That gold one.
Old boy,
Ooh,
take it.
I'll hold on to it.
Okay, you pull it out. It kind of pulls out with like a clunk, and while you're holding it in your hand, it starts to glow brightly. In fact,
Gold vial.
bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me.
Low.
Which
Right.
one? Okay, so it's row. So you are going to be emitting 40/40,
Nice.
and I have to put a second aura on you.
Nice.
Man, he's the sun dog.
He's the chosen one.
I am the chosen.
Let's go with
You were supposed to be the chosen one.
Okay, so
Ooh, that's big.
when that hits, you start hearing like slapping of water, almost as if like kids were playing in water and like splashing. And you see writhing masses of hands start moving in the water and moving away from the light.
Nice.
I'm going to put the writhing masses of hands in the space, but they all seem to move out and away from the light while remaining in the water.
All right, cool. Ooh, that's a lot. All right, go away. Go away. Demons.
At that
Okay.
point, too, seeing these things kind of moving about, and I'd like everyone to make a religion check.
So we still got that in the bag.
Hey,
What'd you
Maybe
get?
not.
nat 20.
Okay.
24.
So,
he got a 20.
Ronan, you are pretty savvy, and you've kept, you listen to the priest when they talk, you listen to the council folk when they talk, and you remember hearing a story about something happening far to the east of where you live in Lavidia, in a place known as Osiria, where a creature known as Agion, the hundred-handed one, attacked a town. And you remember them telling you stories about it breaking into pieces and being kind of split apart by the Grey Order. It looks like these things are what you think they were describing when they described the parts that came off of it.
Oh, I will alert the party to this.
And it seems that whatever the gold liquid is doing, thickwit, if you will, it is currently barring the creatures from moving upon you. And if anyone has insight trained. No?
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have it upturned, so they would. Yeah, insight's kind of second nature. That's fine. So most of you folks understand that the creatures appeared to have been prowling on you and getting ready to move upon you, and then stopped because you just kind of walked in and grabbed the liquid.
Oh,
Yeah. Color coding for the win.
truly.
It's the blood of the guy, the big man.
I don't know what you're talking about. So it does look like there is a stone bridge that heads south.
21.
It also looks like there's a small little walkway off to the side, but it looks like you're moving the direction you're moving.
I really want to go to the side.
Should we go to? Let's go to the side. Let's go to the side.
Yay.
Let's go to the side.
Well, I'll explain too. These small little rooms, they don't do anything, so there's no point in checking them. They don't.
Do they
anything.
move?
They don't do anything.
Do
with
the
this quest.
hands? Do they move away as we get closer?
You bet, and they'll like kind of jump over the bridge and just like quickly move away from you.
Yeah.
They do not like the
Yeah.
light.
Yeah.
I'm picturing the grafted scions for these things.
Yes. So looking on the opposite side, you can see that there's a broken pillar that's kind of in the water and partially not. And it looks like it's kind of barring your way, but it doesn't look like there's any walkway at the end of this. It looks like it's just kind of like an end point.
Can we jump on this?
Yeah.
I mean, I could faintly see something to the right here.
Make an
Jump.
acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. 10.
You jump on there with puppy precision, and you're able to kind of wander on up the you can jump from piece to piece and get on over there.
Heck yeah. We're gonna do that. We're probably gonna do this way, and then we jump again, and then jump one more.
Is no one else worried that our light source that
Yeah, I
was
was gonna
keeping
say-
those creatures away just kind of jumped
I'm just gonna
across?
fly. I'm just gonna fly over there with my winged boots. So yeah.
So once you get into this space, what you will see is that there is a very similar structure to the structures you've seen thus far. I'm going to shift the music real quick. Hold on, because we are doing a thing. You will see that the floor has kind of a jet or kind of ebony kind of stone to it. There is the same thing that I described. The structure in the middle is similar, and in the middle of that bad boy, there is a liquid, and it is oil black.
I'm gonna stop Ronan from moving forward, and then I'm gonna point my sword in that direction.
I see that.
Yeah, as you
And-
folks don't really have high perception, just because the token's on the map, please don't denote it or
Oh, my
use a
bad.
factor to
I
it.
thought because of the light.
Yeah, the light is bright, but again, you're not paying attention to things.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You are-
Nothing
I'm
happened.
You
moving in
are.
my direction.
Does anybody have a passive perception of 15 or better, or no?
No, not me.
Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
Oh, then Rascal, as you kind of move up towards it, you would see what appears to be a porcine creature kind of moving into shadow and kind of sniffing out of the space towards you.
Okay. Bacon.
Bacon.
Where? Where's this creature? I don't see it.
Uh,
Oh, I do see it. It's over here. Okay. Yeah.
Should we go check that out before
My bad, John.
anything else?
My
Okay.
bad.
So once you get to it, it's gonna kind of like look at you, and it kind of trundles out. It's a good 500 to 600 pound pig.
Wow.
It looks just kind of bored in the face, and it kind of like sniffing and kind of snorting, as pigs are wont to do. But yeah, it's just a
That-
massive looking pig.
Is it
That's some
boar
pig.
or a sow?
That's some pig. I love it.
It looks like a like
Oh,
domesticated
go ahead, man.
pig.
Nice guy.
It looks like a male pig.
Like a castrated male?
Um,
Not like a boar?
make an animal handling check.
Check that.
You know, they're like those boars. They're territorial. You know, sometimes you gotta.
No, I
Oh,
understand.
yeah.
I got a 13.
It's not immediately attacking you, but it's also not allowing you to get around the back end of it to see the squiggly tail and the genitalia state.
I think we're okay. I think it's a domesticated pig. Should be okay. Don't worry, no goring here.
The most boyish thing
Right.
that could happen in the game. Okay. Do you take the liquid out of this thing?
Yes, me, God's goodest boy, fighting his hardest battles, holding the black liquid.
Okay. So once you pick up the black liquid, the blue liquid that someone's carrying kind of goes dark, and the gold
that was
liquid
Rascal.
stops glowing.
Aw,
Killed.
Oh,
put it away.
Any change in the pig?
Pig's fine.
Okay. I don't know.
Was there any reaction by me holding the black liquid besides that? Like, did it get.
No, it
little
just
swirly or something?
It just seems like the other liquids that are near it seem to kind of lose their glow.
I see. Maybe we put this one back until we know what we do with these, and then we come back for it last.
Okay. If
Okay.
you put it back, you would see that their glow returns.
And do
Wait.
we?
I don't like the idea of putting it back because who knows how far we're gonna go. But we could put it in my bag of holding.
Well, he said he put it back.
Yeah, but I'm asking him. I'm telling him we,
Yeah,
we
if
could
you haven't-
put it in
by
my
all
bag
means.
of holding.
Do your thing.
Then nobody will really be holding it though.
So-
when we get the last one, we can pull it out. You can hold
Really,
it.
really quick order of operations. So you put it back, the light comes back. You pull it back out, the light goes away. You hand it to Ramesses. Ramesses takes it and puts it into his bag of holding. You watch as it goes into the bag of holding. It vanishes into the extra dimensional space. You then watch as the vial appears back in the slot, and the lights are still cold and clean and good. But when Ramses, you put it in, and then you see it appear there, and you go, and then reach into your bag to pull out another one. There's no other one. It seems when it exited this plane and entered your extra dimensional space, it caused it to not be there anymore.
okay.
Oh,
So yeah,
well.
we mark this one and come back.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta definitely do this one last.
And during those couple of moments where you heard or where you had no light, you did hear slapping and skittering, like they were excited and possibly interested in, yeah, stuff. So
I'm just gonna throw a theory out. These things are made of hands, right?
yeah,
What if they're just trying to pet all of us simultaneously?
what?
Yeah.
Ooh, true.
That is excellent.
Speaking
theory.
I'm
of,
gonna throw that one out there.
can I go over to the pig
Yeah,
and pull out some rations and give them to him?
yeah, he will eat it. He will eat them very handsomely. As you're feeding him, make a perception check.
Okie dokie. Oh,
Okay. Yeah, you're just smiling and feeding the pig the rations, and the pig is eating them.
heck yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not taking the black liquid.
No, we'll come back for it later.
Okay. All right. So we go this way.
It looks like you can see that there's a hallway here on this side on the eastern wall, but it looks like it is fallen in. The perceptive of you, Rascal, would think that the coloring of the debris, the nature of the debris, you think this is the backside of the debris wall that you saw in the first room.
Definitely
Okay.
smells like the backside, boys.
You checked out
Door?
the backside.
By the way, what did the hands
We would be
smell like?
professionals.
They didn't have a scent. They were underwater and kind of moving
Okay.
about. They didn't actually proffer a scent. So if you head
Gotcha.
south, I'm gonna go ahead and ask everybody to stop moving for a second.
Okay.
Split up though. Can you not stand on top of each other?
Somebody moved underneath me. There
Uh,
we go.
just so you know, John, I don't think it'll matter, but I left the pig 8 rations.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's happy about it.
Don't feed the pigs.
Who are we
Everybody
missing?
knows that.
Where did they go?
That's right there. Okay.
What
There's
happened?
5 of us, eh?
Why is Rascal not showing up on my screen anymore?
Oh, I'm here. I'm right here. You
Oh.
just moved me.
Okay, stop moving.
I did.
I have control of Rascal, by the way.
Oh,
I
Bad
fun.
just
dog.
noticed that when I moved him by accident.
Wow.
So there is a door on this side, south. So you'll have to open the door and move through. The door is a very heavy wooden door with kind of iron abatements, kind of structural supports. But you open the door and move in.
Oh, yeah. Or heck yeah, I should say.
You enter into this space, and you would see that there's once again more pillars. It looks like there's kind of a greenish colored stone around the base and the dais as well. And you would note that the thing in the middle is greenish in color. You would also see that the room seems to have other matters to it. On the floor, on the western side, is a large grate. It has right beneath it, maybe an inch or two beneath it, a kind of black void that's present. Very similar to the weird dark pit that you saw before. You would then see on the western wall that there are 5 statues of dwarves. And I will show you that picture from a forward-wise position. You would see that each one of them has their hands out like this. And you can see that there are orifices in their hands, like they could be holding something. But not at the bottom. It looks like you'd put something in the top and it would kind of settle inside.
Do we remember what color earrings came out of which hole?
What are you talking about?
The center one does not have a handhold like the others. Instead, his hands are out off to the sides as if he is offering the very ornate mithril and adamantine treasure chest in the center of this display to you. Unlike the other treasure chests in this space, this one does have a keyhole. And looking at it, it looks like it is large enough to receive some sort of cylinder of some sort.
Oh, we gotta go back and get the cylinder.
Behind the statues is a symbol. On the left side, there is a 6-sided symbol. The hexagon? Sexagon? Is it
Yeah.
sexagon?
It's a hexagon.
Hexagon. Then there's a
Sexagon.
square. On the right side, you have a pentagon, and then you have a triangle. And then in the center, it is a hodgepodge of strange-looking shapes. It looks like it is, from the inside, a star, a square, a hexagon, a triangle, and then outside of that, you have what appears to be a
Hexagon.
sexagon.
Sexagon.
They're inscribed.
Nice.
Cool.
So
We need to get
in. Oh, okay. Wait, no. All their hands.
Oh,
okay.
sorry. Also in this space, you would have saw that there's a door to the east as well.
So what if
Rascal
we?
fail geometry.
Oh,
What
so
if-
we need,
what
the
if some-
green and the red vial still?
Yeah,
I have.
The green one's
I
here.
Have,
So we need the red and the
the black.
white
one.
vial?
the
black
maybe
one.
the black.
Yeah,
No,
if you're
so-
snatching up the green, I'm going to go ahead and show to players. Bam. See, that's green, and that's the one you just picked up.
I
So
have to
each.
assume, and I'm just gonna throw a theory out there, that the black one's for the middle because that's like all colors combined, right? Is black, or
But the white one
yeah,
could
or
also be
the absence of color is black. Is there a white vial?
I mean, we have
We haven't
a white
seen
earring.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
assuming color coding wise. I'm assuming and this is my best assumption, the earrings had symbols above them when we got them out of the treasure chest that matched these symbols. So I'm assuming the color of the earring is the color of the vial that needs to go in the symbol.
It's probably better than my theory, which was it's the number of letters and the colors, the size of the shape.
Whoa.
Red is
Yeah.
3.
You need to find
Blue
red
is 4.
first, but remember,
And
yeah, you need to find red first before you decide that's the case. But you don't see it; it's not in this room. There is a door that leads to the east if you don't want to mess with the statuary. But at current, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 vials. So you
Only
wouldn't
3 because we put black back.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
3. You have access to 4.
yeah,
We
Yeah.
just go search.
so we need to get the red one and the clear one.
Yeah, and to further confuse the matter, the center space for each of those shapes is a black star.
Okay.
I'm
So you go to the
Yeah,
door on the
pretty good.
east. Is that fair?
yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next bit then. So when you first open the door, you hear what sounds like a skittering sound.
Gross.
It's basically if you imagined like a puppy-sized cockroach moving across the ground.
Oh,
That's probably
awesome.
what that would sound like.
But we're human-sized puppies.
So immediately to your right, when you first enter in, you see what appear to be like dog-shaped creatures with bladed hands instead of paws, and kind of just very reptilian / buggish looking faces.
Oh my god, there's Tyranids in the dungeon.
That's right. This can't be good.
But when you see them very quickly move away from you as if they are scared and run away down what appears to be a hole in the wall.
Oh yeah, this light
Should
is
be
helping.
scared.
And then,
That's right.
as
run away.
you are looking at the space, I do want to make sure that these are kind of out here. I don't know why.
Holy
I
crap,
didn't
there's
set
a
them
lot
out.
of them.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
You
Oh, yeah.
see that there are several of them dead on the ground.
Oh yeah, this light is helping.
They are not dying from the light. They are just dead on the ground.
No, it's definitely because of the
Trying to
light.
beat us.
Damn, they died as soon as that light hit them, man.
Yep.
We got something there.
Inside of this room,
Power.
red patterning on the floor, basin in the middle, vial. The vial is red. If
I
you want to
take-
grab it,
We found
you
it.
have it. And
It-
you'd also see that there's another door to the east. What appears to be a broken hallway to the north, which, again, Rascal being as cunning a boy as he is, knows that this is the southern passway that was near the hole in the ground in the first room.
Oh.
And Rascal
He's
also
much
being
better
a
than
cunning
back
boy,
then.
he was the only one who went up there, technically. The symbol that's on the ground here is the same symbol that was in the center of the roof. It is the
Nice.
dwarvish runes and the blue glowing that I
Cool.
mentioned above.
Okay.
And it looks
So
like
how
this is
many-
glowing as well, and kind of glowing blue. You folks are from Penford, so you're aware of how teleportation circles work in theory. You're also aware of how arcane gates work, and this is more in line with that. Gates are on the same plane, kind of maneuvering from space to space.
Before we open this door, there was one chest and then 4 statues, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we have enough now if we get the black vial.
Yeah.
I think we should try to get the clear vial if it's an option.
Yeah, if it's not the clear vial.
Get
doesn't-
all options. That way, if we do find one that doesn't work, we know.
Yeah, unless the clear one hinders us somehow, there's no reason not to just have it.
Okay.
Yeah. And with the effect of the black one knocking out everything that we have, like all of our glows, I feel like it's probably not the center key.
Well, we have enough though. We have enough cylinders for the holes.
Yeah, but
I think
there's also possibly more stuff to take in these rooms.
No?
And what if doing that just auto ends? That like we get teleported out of the dungeon and it closes forever.
Oh.
Or we all die.
Yeah, I think Ronan wants to use the clear one on the center console instead of the black one.
Okay. But we go to this door now.
Okay. When you push open the door, you can hear what sounds like busy work. Sounds like
Oh.
papers being pushed, quills being kind of moved and maneuvered. It sounds like people kind of like brushing books open, kind of moving them astride. And when you see the floor, it's very similar to as you've seen it throughout the entirety of the space. On the right side, it looks like the runes are cleared, kind of moved to a side chamber. And then to the left, when you first enter in, feel free to go ahead and do so, you would see a prison cell.
Hey.
Sitting inside of that prison cell at a desk, currently brushing papers into a drawer and kind of neatly kind of putting stuff astride, is Rascal.
That's
What?
you.
How is that possible?
Directly over top Rascal's
I'm
head
right here.
is a spinning sword. Very small trinket of a sword. And it's glowing. And it's glowing green.
What the?
And you look like you're just doing busy work. As you sit there and watch him, he gets up, walks over to these books on the ground, kind of kneels down and starts kind of going through books. Just, Andy, try and imagine you, like, grading papers,
Yeah.
but you're a cute dog person.
Oh man, that sounds amazing. That's
That's
already
what's-
Andy.
That's what's
It's
happening.
me.
That's no
Perfect.
different than normal,
So
Andy.
like
Come on now.
Rascal not being very smart
In
is
that
gonna
space.
like think that this is like a reflection of him in a mirror or something. Is gonna try to
You can
match
reach
the
your hand.
movement?
You can reach your hand through the bars, and you can also move and maneuver. But let me continue as others move down the way. So,
Alrighty.
Roa, you see, as you kind of move around that way, you sitting at a desk, and you're kind of like holding your head, and kind of just annoyed. And if you look at him very closely, it looks like he's very beaten and battered. Like he has done a lot of hard work, but not combat. Like he's been
Okay.
doing a lot of labor. You can see his hands are very much kind of like covered with all sorts of just, light amounts of blood and viscera, maybe some, other materials that come out of a person.
I love this.
And it looks like he has
This
had
is
a
so
very
great.
hard day of helping others,
Oh,
like a hospitaler of some
Oh, neat.
sort. And above his head floats a golden sword.
Nice.
Nice. And somebody with a light.
Could
Well, I guess
I-
I can light a torch.
Does it match the one on my shield?
Oh yeah, it's similar looking, but it doesn't look like it's physical. It looks like it's more just kind of a glowing sword. Shape-wise, it's the same, but it is not a trinket. It's a kind of just shape of a sword.
So what happens if I like unclip it from my shield?
Nothing.
Okay, I'll put it back on my shield then.
Because you can't unclip it from your shield. No.
Oh.
Yeah, you can unclip it from your shield just fine. Doesn't do anything. So yeah, Ronan, when you move around the way here, you don't really have any light kind of present with you, but you definitely get a vibe that there's someone over here. And just based on the way that they're moving around the room on all fours, you think that it's probably going to be Rusty. And sure
Okay.
enough, it is. He's maneuvering around the room, kind of just moving to tasks, very kind of just adamant about trying to find out, things in books. And you can see that there's a single book out on the table, and the book looks very familiar to you folks. It looks like there's chains kind of broken apart near it, like small little links of chains, and the
Book of
book
Good
is
Boys?
spread open, and it appears to be a copy of the book of Good Boys,
Goodest boys.
the Goodest Boys book.
So wait, if we tell him he's a good boy, does that also count for our Rusty since they're the same,
Oh, true.
Oh,
That's
or will
double.
it double up?
no, here's the problem. Because, okay, so if you say, Rusty, you're a good boy, both triggers would be put onto the stack, right?
Yeah.
So what would happen is Rusty being called a good boy and other Rusty being called a good boy would generate a second condition because Rusty was called a good boy twice. So
Oh,
each would
shit.
gain 1 and 1, but then you'd also gain the other one as well from that. So it'd be an infinite loop of good boys.
But what if we
There we
call?
go.
What if we call
Break
him
it
the
his oath
best
right
boy?
now.
I just sprout angel wings as I ascend to heaven as infinite good boyness overtakes
Yeah.
me.
See ya.
I knew there was a reason we came here.
Would
As-
it happen even faster if we call him the best boy? Since
But-
that's
quick hold up, because movement. Ronan, as you move towards this water on the ground, what you notice is that it is seawater. But you'd also notice that the room, just from stepping past Rusty's cell towards the next one, the temperature of the room dropped a good 15 degrees.
Oh, I probably wouldn't feel that. I have a thermal cube.
Oh, well then whoever's behind you and does that and can feel it, they would feel it. And it would be a noticeable drop in temperature.
Oh wait, I'm a husky. I have thick fur.
As long as they're not within 15 feet of me, they feel it.
Ronan, you see yourself there, kind of at the table, kind of going through your business. It looks like you are organizing. It looks like you're writing in a ledger and kind of keeping track of something. It doesn't look like a book. It looks like there's like almost an accounting process to this. Like you're some sort of kind of you're busy with work. Like you're not just reading and doing, weird stuff and the others. You're genuinely like engaged in an activity, right? Like grading papers, I guess, is kind of. But anyway, it wasn't grading papers. But what I'm saying is, it looks like you're writing like equations.
He's doing taxes.
It looks like you're doing math instead of writing words.
He's doing taxes.
Yeah, just kind of every so often, just kind of stopping, kind of looking down at it, and then kind of getting back to it. But yeah, and the sword above your head is red.
Blasphemy. This is blasphemy. I should be hitting things.
Let's see who's in the last room.
As you move towards it, you would see that Ramesses is sitting there, and he has a schematic kind of seated before him, and is kind of toying with that. But it also looks like he has small bits of just like dowels and kind of other bits that he's kind of put together to take some sort of shape. And the more you look at it, the more you realize he looks like he is designing or kind of building a sleigh.
Ooh.
He also has a sword over his head, and the sword over his head is white. As you step into this space, you would see that there is another series of pillars circling around another of the cauldrons, and in that one is a white thing, white vial. Vial's what I wanted. Who wishes to go out and grab it?
I will go out. It looks like I'm going to have to walk in the water or whatever that is. Did you say it was tea?
Seawater. Tea. No, it's tea. It's tea.
I'm going to walk in the tea then and go grab it.
I was wondering when you would be here. And as you kind of hear a voice kind of echo through the space, you see a large form kind of just manifest out of shadow. There's an almost a burst of air around it as it enters into reality, of the air becoming frigid around the body of this entity. The entity steps forward, and it is the Crimson Knight. For those who aren't aware of the Crimson Knight's look, he is a tall, lanky individual with kind of a massive-looking core that seems to be filled with a fire inside of it that's bubbling over with this kind of orangey kind of liquid out of the belly mouth. His hands are kind of coated in pure white with fur-lined gloves. His beard seems to move with a life of its own. And looking at it, you realize it's not so much that it is hair. It's almost like there are these weird appendages that are hair-like. Like almost like noodle-thin tentacles all kind of gathered together in hair form. He has a bluish skin, bright kind of emerald green eyes. He is wearing a helmet of the old Parnan tradition with small little reindeer horns coming out the top, and you can see that he is, of course, an archfey, as his ears are massive, just like elves are. As he kind of manifests in form, he looks at you and he says, 2 options. Join the duplicates you've created and serve me making my artifice, or his hand juts forward and a massive just crystal of a sword appears out of his hand, forming as it kind of just manifests in his hand, pointing this icy blade at you, or die.
I really want that sword.
We will never be your slaves.
You will never have that sword because the sword is him, and he is the sword.
Whack.
Say it, Kevin.
Archfey are
I think-
Lachey creatures, and they typically can manifest weapons of their own body.
Whack AF.
I need that sort in my life, though.
So, are we fighting, or are we giving up?
Well, I
and
told him
Oh, we're fighting
told-
for sure.
we would never be his slaves.
then we're
Pull out
fighting.
my Kopeck.
We fighting.
We're fighting.
All right.
You guys don't have to back me up, but that's what I'm doing.
Oh, of course we're backing you up.
Oh yeah, I'm down on 3.
Slap down
I'm
Santa.
down on all three.
Hey, everybody except Ramses has a +10 to their movement speed right now.
So,
nice.
Holy.
I am going to let
You automatically have it because you're also at.
Oh, yeah.
floor.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. That's right. I forgot.
Oh, this one's not the right one. It was this one. Sorry. So I will let you know that this combat will be unlike the combats we had up to this point. The attack rolls and everything I keep hidden behind the screen because I don't want you to be able to read the metadata and be able to discern what he's doing. Because then it's no fun the next year if we start actually understanding how this guy works.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, try not to
Okey-dokey.
think about it too hard. Just try not to
Hit
think.
Thinking?
him with
Thinking?
Yeah, try not,
pointy end.
try not to think too hard. Okay, so he
Perfect for us doggies.
Woof.
is
Wolf.
Woof. We're not thinking, we're just barking.
not going terribly fast.
All right.
Good.
Okay.
Hey, yo.
So first things first.
Guys,
Couple points of order.
dogpile him.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
love it.
Unpile him.
The water is difficult terrain. The water is also frigid. So Ramesses, when you first went through, it was cold, but it wasn't as cold as it is now that the night is here. The water will deal damage to you if you enter into it or you start your turn in it. You will be taking 5 cold damage.
Whoa.
Does that count for me with the thermal cube as well?
Read the thermal cube.
Excuse me. It generates enough dry heat to keep the temperature within 15 feet of you at 90 degrees or 95 degrees Fahrenheit.
No, so the water itself will actually be able to pervade that because it's dealing cold damage. If you had cold resistance, you'd be fine.
Gotcha.
Sorry, you said cold resistance just negates the water effect?
No, it'll just
You
have
take
the
half.
damage. Yeah, so you'll take 2
Okay,
instead
yeah,
of
because
5.
I think I'm lupine Kennelborn.
Are the Muddish the only ones that get canine speed? Because canine speed is really helpful right now.
So,
Oh, you have 10 feet of extra movement. right now.
Roa, you're up first.
All right. Roa is going to do a thing.
Okay.
He's going to cast haste on himself.
Go.
And then you see, because he is the Oath of Glory, Alacrity just follows him where he goes. And then he's going to go real fast. And then he's going to go pew, 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 right there.
Okay. And that's it?
And then, nope, he going to hit him.
Okay.
Gonna hit him with the sunlight. 15
We'll miss.
and then 12.
Also miss. Okay.
And then he's just gonna stare at him menacingly.
In between Roa's and Ronin's turn, he is going to use all 3 of his legendary actions to cast a leveled spell for the turn. He turns and points at Roa, and will cast Dispel Magic. You are lethargic for the next turn. Roa's movement goes to Ronin.
Yeah. I'm going to move over here. And swing. 17.
17 will miss.
19.
19 will miss.
Oh, dang.
Whoa.
Damn.
So as you come to point, and he's got the one blade in his hand, and he kind of points down at Roa, you come in with your blade, and you see his hand kind of move up and create a second one, and he starts moving his blades with a precision that is alarming. Like, elves made swords, so, like, he is like the predecessor of elves. His skill with the blade is absolutely stunning. And out of character, he has a 20 armor class.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to turn my big damage numbers off.
Yeah, maybe. Ronin done?
Yeah.
Or you could swing wide and try it. Rascal.
Yeah.
Go big or
Haskell's
Here's
go
what I'm
home.
gonna do. It's the
run
more
up
fun.
beside,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna use my channel divinity,
Okay.
vow of
Ooh.
enmity, to give me advantage on my attack rolls. And then I'm going to swing out with my Warhammer. 27 to hit,
Hits.
19 to hit, misses.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do a divine smite on that first one for damage. Is it going to do the damage when I do this? Yes, it will. Yes, so 18
Quick
damage.
question: are you an Oath of the Ancients Paladin?
I'm an Oath of Vengeance.
Okay. So what you'll note is the bludgeoning damage is not coming from a magical weapon. So
I do have a magical. Oh,
Oh.
you're right. I don't have. No, I don't have a magical weapon.
Okay. So he'll take half damage on that, and then you will note that he takes half of the radiant damage as well.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
All right, Rascal, you are done.
Yes.
Okay, so for dramatic effect, you rush in and kind of catch him off guard with the warhammer, like hitting him in the side, and kind of, and then you kind of bring the second one up, and he moves both of his blades together like as one, knocks the weapon away, and as he does so, he lifts the sword up over his head, and you watch as it just grows and grows and grows. So it's like 10 feet long in his hand above his head, and he's kind of holding it, looming there for a bit, like almost like he's just stalling to bring it down on your head. On his turn,
Nice.
he'll do so. Ramesses,
Okay.
you're up.
All right. Am I in the T?
You are not. You are on the dais.
Okay. Do I have the white cylinder?
You do. I forgot to show
Okay,
it,
cool.
but I will do
That's
so.
fine. I just want to make sure I grabbed it before
Absolutely.
stuff got out of control. Awesome. Look at that, guys. Check her out. All right. I noticed lots of whiffs over there from my doggy pals. So I'm going to cast Bless on the three of them over there next
Okay.
to the Crimson Knight. And that's my action. I could do some moving, I guess. I guess as a move, I'll run over there and get next to him. Maybe I'll be right here. So it's like a good. Wait, that's not good. I want to be out of the tee as much as possible. All right.
Okay.
So those three. You three have bless. Hopefully that'll help you hit a little bit better.
I'll say as a
little
part of your
closer.
move action, you could just jump half your strength. What's your strength score?
Yeah, I'll do that if I can.
What's
yeah.
your strength score?
Oh, 16.
Yeah, so half rounded up would be enough to jump 5 feet, or a
Yeah.
little over 5 feet. So you hop over the water instead of rushing through it and land next to the knight.
Yeah,
All right.
I'd like to do that. for sure.
Ramses is done. Rusty is up.
All right, Rusty will run on all fours over. As he kind of is running, the Book of Good Boys is kind of on his chest, and he brings a hand up, unclasps the lock on it, and it swings back behind his back. The book flares open, and this huge golden fur cloak trails out of it as he casts Spirit Shroud.
Okay.
Nice.
And I'm going to choose Radiant.
I love that the book is actually the source of the cape. That is rad as hell.
And then
Did-
this is Jason, right? Because he's big.
Yeah, diagonals, perfect.
And then that's a bonus action, so 2 attacks from my Dragon Rat. 26.
That'll hit. He is
And then 3 more Radiant.
he is immune to acid damage. We're seeing a trend here, and this is a magical weapon, so he will take that. And then the radiant damage is from the spell, not from smiting, so he'll take it all. Done?
Yep, I don't think it'll matter, but since he starts his turn in my Spirit Shroud area, his movement is reduced by 10 feet.
Got it. So you're right, it doesn't. He doesn't move by walking. But it'll go to him. He, as a bonus action, will cast a spell. Those of you who are paladins recognize the spell as being a powerful variant of Smite. If you have religion trained, you would know it's Staggering Smite.
Ooh.
He will then make his 3 attacks. I am going to target the 3 boys who hit me. I'm going to start with Rascal. So he brings the blade down straight onto you. 22 to hit.
It does hit.
Okay, it'll do 12 slashing, 17 cold, and then 4d6 psychic.
Jeebus.
So,
So
40
29 plus 13?
42 is the total, yeah.
You have psychic damage because you have the crown on.
Oh,
Psychic is halved, correct.
So
Good.
it would be 7.
So-
6 or 7?
6 is what you
So,
take.
so it'd be 35.
Right, correct.
Wow, still painful. Oof.
And then the staggering smite says you got to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, go big.
Which you have advantage on.
Which I have advantage on. Go.
24 is good enough. So you will not take the additional effect of having disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks. Can't take reactions until the end of this creature's next turn.
All right.
Then he is going to attack 2 more. When he does so, after hitting, he kind of jumps to the side and kind of breaks the blade apart, attacking with 1 against Roa and 1 against Ronan at the same time. Again, for flavor, he just gets 3 attacks, but again, the blade is him.
Cool.
So he will
Get it
swing.
with this spell damage.
He will miss against Ronan, and then he will 18 against Ronan.
Misses me.
Sorry, backwards. First attack was a miss against Ronan. Second attack, 18 against Roa.
That misses.
Okay, great. That is his turn. It'll go to Roa.
I'm lethargic.
Okay. Then it will go to Ronan, but in between Roa and Ronan, he will use 2 of his 3 legendary actions to use Archphase Bane. Everyone within 20 feet of him, he can only do this once per day, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. And this will have Shield Master applied to it if you have that feat.
Do I fail?
I want to use my inspiration to get a next
Lethargic
one.
would end at the end of your turn, so you're no longer lethargic.
I'm
Okay.
gonna use my inspiration to get a 25.
And you said it would have Shield Master on it.
If you have Shield Master, get the bonus, yeah.
Okay.
Because this
I
is
don't think an 18 is going to pass, so I'm not going to use my inspiration.
I got 16 total.
Okay. The DC was 18, so if you failed that,
Damn it! I should have used my inspiration.
it's going to be a lot of damage. So
Okay.
if you failed, it's going to be a total of 70 damage. But the damage types are important. It will be 35 cold and 35 necrotic.
Ouch.
And
If you
if we-
passed, it will be 34 damage because 35 halved and 35 halved will reduce it down to 34 total.
Dude, I am really hurting.
And
all
it'll
of a
be
sudden.
17 cold, 17 necrotic. The other thing you'll note is that when it burst out 20 feet out from him, the icy water seems to kind of glare over with this darkness for a moment.
Oh, wait.
Now the water's effects are different. Instead of just dealing cold damage when you enter into it or start your turn in it, it'll do 5 cold and 5 necrotic. He will
We
then...
have Bless, you guys.
Oh, D4. Roll it.
Yeah,
Everyone...
3 of them.
Yeah.
Nope.
3 of them.
It's everyone but Rusty and Ramses.
Right.
Could he use that bless?
Sorry, you weren't near me when I cast it. You were way in the back.
Ronan,
so-
bless. You use your inspiration to get the 28. Never mind.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay,
Yeah,
so
and I use my inspiration. Yeah.
as his move, he teleports 30 feet.
Minus 70. Okay.
I'm gonna guess into the water.
Of course. And that is. Oh wait, no, sorry. That was a legendary action. I don't have movement.
Hey, let's go.
I'm not cheating you. So Ronan, you're up.
I'm gonna keep hoping I swing big and hit.
Hell yeah. No.
D4,
28 minus 2 would
you
be.
blessed.
Oh, because
Hit.
bless.
Yep, I have
You,
the.
you added it. Okay, good.
Oh, you're already on there?
Yeah,
Okay.
that math is chunky. Okay.
It is.
Go ahead and roll damage.
22.
All right. Good deal. So,
And would it be too late to smite?
hold on.
Oh, shoot. We forgot about
Okay.
smiting.
I got a beep like something shut off, and I don't know what it was. So- okay.
What if it was the printer turning on?
Yeah, he can't get to the printer, so I'm not concerned. I made it so he can. Focusing back up, Ronan. 2 attacks hits, nothing else. Bonus action, nothing.
I was gonna. Can I smite on the last attack?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
And are you an Oath of Ancients paladin?
I am not.
Okay, cool.
I wish I was. That's the best oath. So smite is 2d8, right?
Yeah, for first level.
Okay.
So that would be
13
half. Would
radiant.
be 6.
And then when I do that, I'm going to bonus action channel divinity, inspiring smite. Every creature that I choose within 30 feet of me, so all of my party members, will gain 2d8 plus my level temporary hit points.
Go ahead and click that on the table, please.
Here you go.
That's really helpful.
Hell yeah. So roll 2d8.
So you're gaining 19 temp HP, including myself.
Nice.
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 We'd love to see it.
Oh boy.
Ronan done. In between Ronan and Rascal, I will then use a legendary action to move. My last, I use 2 for the Winter Globe, and then 1 for the move.
Okay. So Rascal. Hello.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes.
No problem. I'm going to lay on hands for myself for the entire 50. Because I'm getting really fudged up over here.
70 damage is a lot. Yeah, for sure.
And that still doesn't even bring me back to full. And then I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself again. Because I assume a minute is already passed, right?
Yeah, I believe Jonah is the most hurt right now.
It's true.
I'm so sorry.
Are you?
No,
Are you?
No, whoever I knew whoever hit me first was going to be the person I focused my attention on a little bit. Shield of Faith, bonus action.
So I use my action to do
Lay on hands.
lay on hands, yeah.
Anything else?
And I'm
Wait,
just
isn't that
gonna
a bonus action?
Go ahead.
No, lay on hands is an action.
Oh, okay.
So I used my action and my
Oh,
bonus action. I'm
Kevin,
finished.
Kevin, lay on hands is a
Yeah.
bonus action for the merciful. Yeah,
Which-
Ah,
Which is mine, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
I was thinking that was all that way, but yeah,
yeah,
you're right.
and you can use it on anybody who's in your aura. Is the merciful. Rascal done.
Right.
Goes to Ramses. Like you don't have to be touching that. You can just.
that's sweet.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. The Oath of Mercifulness was based off of Mercy from Overwatch.
Ah.
I'm a nerd. Ramses, go on then.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh man, guys, what's going on here? Yeah. I think what I will do is because people are kind of in bad shape here. I think I am going to drop Bless because I would rather have Beacon of Hope up, which means if either any of you other guys heal anybody else within the Beacon of Hope area, it'll be for maximum. So since there were a couple people still banged up pretty badly, I'll cast that. I think that's better use of my concentration, and then I can do a bonus action. Oh yeah, I can use a bonus action to heal. I'll heal. What's the name of your character, Steve? Rascal? No, not Rascal.
No, that's not me.
Maybe
What's
go
yours?
for
Rusty.
Roa.
Go for Jonah's character, right?
Yeah, I think he's
All right, I'd come down here and heal Jonah's character then. I'm gonna have to use lay on hands. So you're down more than 65, right?
Yeah.
I'll heal you all 65 then.
Holy shit. Well, no, you only get 50.
No. Merciful, you get a little bit extra.
Oh.
So-
Okay.
That's your jam.
Thank you,
Ooh.
John. Right
Mhm.
for the subclass.
65.
Yeah,
Fuck
their
yeah.
ultimate was written before Mercy got like errated, so her ult is like everybody gets full health, everybody gets back to life, and that's it. That's like,
Gotcha. Okay. That's pretty neat.
yeah, it's pretty fun.
All
So Ramesses done.
Yep, I'm done.
Rusty, you're up.
all right.
If you want to fight him, you're gonna have to dip into the pool.
What's the jump from When you walk through the water, do you take damage every step, or just you take it once?
Once
and
you
then-
enter, or if you start your turn.
Okay, and sorry, it changed to necrotic.
So it's 5 cold and 5 necrotic now.
Okay. All right, so well, I'm gonna have to just take it once, anyways. So I'll jump in. I'm gonna get in the pool.
Yep.
Take half the
Half
cold.
time.
Okay, so
So-
you'll take 7.
Take 7. Take that off my temp HP.
Love it.
But I'm gonna believe that these guys are gonna come in here with me into the bath with me. So I'm gonna make sure to give them.
Nah.
Group bath. Let's go. Woo!
Well, I would suggest if you want to be able to not freeze to death, you could move in and pop out, but it might provoke an opportunity attack.
I got my cold resistance. I should
Okay.
be okay for a few. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I don't know if you have mobile or something. Okay, cool. And also, the water would be difficult terrain, but just to satisfy it, you jump onto the thing, you jump down, you're in the water, you're able to make it to the
Yeah,
phase.
so I had 40 because of Buddy's aura, right?
Yeah.
That would have been fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So get over here, and then let's. It's a full retinue.
Swing them. Nope, and nope.
Unlucky.
You know, I think just in case, I don't know if he can heal or not, so I'll use my inspiration to get the 27.
Okay. That'll hit. All right.
So it's going to be 14 damage. I'm just making sure to hit him because the part of the Spirit Shroud is if he takes the radiant damage, he can't heal until my turn. I don't know if he heals, but just in case.
Yeah, you're very certain he is a paladin, so.
Yeah, so he may lay on his own hands,
Mhm.
but not right now.
Okay, Rusty done.
Rusty done.
As an action, you see him kind of laughing at you as you kind of like, get swept up in the cold. And as he's laughing, you can see his belly, the maw, kind of open up, and the ochre jelly just starts shaking violently. And then a couple of them start flying out of him, and it'll spawn 3 ochre jellies.
Oh boy.
Oh
Jeez.
no. They're both full of jelly.
Oh no. Belly full
Oh,
of jelly.
a bowl full of jelly. Right. Or sorry, 2 of them.
Nice.
2 of them. I read wrong. So,
Ooh, they're big.
oh yeah. And they do not act during this initiative round. They act during the next one. That is his action, though. As a bonus action, he will cast. I think it is nothing. He's got no bonus action, so I'll just go ahead and move. He will do this. He teleports. Just kind of bounces across the stage, away from the pupper. Roa, you're
Huh.
up.
He's running scared.
All right. Roa
Got him
is
on the ropes,
back
boys.
up. You know what? Oh, I don't have that prepared. Poopy doopy.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I misplaced. There. Sorry.
Okay.
My movement was intentional and was pre-planned. I just forgot the point.
Okay. Gonna use a bonus action to cast Thundering Armor on myself. And then
That's from Gathering Magic, isn't it?
probably.
I like to advertise for John during these games.
I appreciate you.
Right here.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm gonna start hitting them
So
again.
what I'll note is that when you get there, what you'll realize is you've just moved into a bottleneck. This space is not occupiable.
Oh, sure. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna start hitting them now.
Go for it.
Nope. Nope.
Also nope.
Damn. All right.
So yeah,
That's it.
once he gets over there, you see him kind of just twisting the blades, knocking the radiant blade away, and it goes to Ronan.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it there because I can't move like through this space, can I?
No. Again, it's
Okay.
effectively it's taking those 4 squares up the pillar.
Gotcha. So the only option I really have is to fight this jelly thing.
Yeah, and you can fight it from here and not be in the water.
All right, that'll work. I'll go swing on a jelly.
Okay.
Throw a mold at it. A jello mold.
13.
Yeah, they have an 8 AC.
Yeah.
And hold on. So I need you to resolve the first damage.
Oh, okay. Sorry. 24 total.
Cool. When you do that, minus 24, you go cut straight through it, and you watch it split into two.
Oh, great.
Oh, shoot.
Ah.
Two jellies.
Correct. Your second attack hit, but which one are you want to go
Yeah.
for?
I'm going for the same one.
Okay.
Same one.
Give me the damage. Okay.
25.
So as you kind of boom, and then you kind of come towards it again, you're just like, and you cut it clean in half. But when it splits into two, instead of manifesting into two like tangible oozes, they just kind of, and you can see the one that's still in the water, the side that's still in the water, kind of freezing into it as well. So that will kill it. And since they
Heck
become
yeah.
nothing but puddles,
Ooh, good.
Does that puddle cancel out the water puddle?
no.
Okay.
It makes it stinkier, but it does not make it, yeah. Ronan done?
Stinky.
Yep.
Rascal up. You've cleared
Yep,
up in the
using my-
space.
Yep, using my winged boots, I'm gonna fly
Okay.
to here. This is out of the water, right?
Yeah. How'd you go around? The outside or over him?
Oh, let's say over.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Well, I didn't.
I have ample movement
Yeah, I
to
didn't
get
mention,
over.
Well, I didn't mention the ceiling height, but since I didn't, we'll just assume it's the same as it was from the very first room. 30
Okay.
feet high.
Okay. And then we're gonna swing out. So I have advantage on these attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Get him, Rascal.
21,
On the first
25.
attack, I need you to go ahead. Oh no, bless won't matter. So I'm going to use my reaction. I'm going to parry it. I add +6 to my AC for the first attack. The second attack will hit. I do not carry over the parry AC to the next attack.
So the parry, even if I rolled a d4, you would
Yeah,
be able to
'cause
block a 25.
My AC is a 20. +6 is 26.
No,
Okay.
we don't
have
have
bless anymore.
bless.
You don't have
yeah.
bless anymore. I
Oh.
de-blessed you.
Yeah,
Okay.
he took it
Okay.
off for Beacon of Hope.
Okay. So, let's see what we got here. Yeah. We're gonna do damage. And I wanted to do a second level
Roll another D8.
divine smite.
And your weapon is non-magical.
It is, unfortunately.
And you
Oh,
are not,
what the man?
You are not the right
I'm
kind
not-
of paladin, so it'll just be half of your radiant damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Done, Rascal?
Yes.
I will
done.
go in between Ramses and the like. I'm going to use my first legendary action for this cycle. I'm actually going to go ahead and... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use command. So all his minions can take and make a melee attack. So I'll Ochre Jelly against Ronan, and I'll Ochre Jelly against Rusty. These will roll out in the open. So 20 against Ronan.
Before you roll
Yeah.
against Rusty, can I see Rusty
No.
from where I am?
There's a pillar in the way.
Damn it. Okay.
So 20 to hit Ronan. Does that work?
Yep.
9 plus 4 acid, so 13. And then against Ronan, 12 plus 7 is 19 total.
That's all the tip HP.
All right. So then, Ramses, you're up.
All right. If anybody has Aura of Vitality, that works really nice synergistically with Beacon of Hope. I'm just yelling that out to my buddy doggo friends here. But if you don't, too bad. But anyway, any healing would help. If you cast a healing spell, it's going to be maximum amount of healing. So I'm going to move forward and attack this Ochre Jelly, probably turning it into 2. Who knows? but I'm gonna try to kill it. So I have a +1 weapon. It's a Kopesh. All right, here we go. 2 attacks.
Hit.
All right, next one hit
Also
if,
hitting.
if I need to.
Well, first
All
one.
right.
12 is not enough
12.
slashing damage to. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, any slashing damage. Yep, so that'll split it. And then,
right.
hold on. Minus 12. Create
You guys-
guy. And then they both go to half. Rounded up. Or rounded down. Okay, cool. So they are
I'm gonna attack
good.
this one with my second attack. If this one.
Yep.
All right, second attack was a 26. That hit, right?
Yeah, and don't roll damage. You can't do a minimum enough to not get rid of it.
Wow. All right. 12 is cool.
Oh, you did
All
anyway.
right.
Yeah, smash.
Boom. Smash. All right. Then I would yield the rest of my time to the representative from whoever's next. Oh, I guess I don't know
Rusty.
what state you're
But
from.
in between Ramses and Rusty, he is going to take a legendary action. I am going to use it to, because I used 2 to do the command. So I'm going to use the last one to do a single attack with him. And my target for it will be, doesn't matter, I rolled a 14. Both of you have
Okay.
higher than 14 AC.
Yeah.
Alright, Rusty.
Get him, Rusty.
Can I make it there?
So you'll take 10 damage at the start of your turn. Or sorry, 7. You're resisting the necrotic.
Resisting
Or resisting the
cold,
cold, the cold, sorry.
Get out of the duty. All right. Yeah, same thing. He said don't overthink it, so I'm not gonna think at all.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
Solid hits. Last one will miss. So we're looking at 9 and 9, so 18. Big
Plus
damage.
the radiant
Oh,
from the spear shroud.
Got you. And this is not from a smite, so we'll take all of it. Ouch. Not a fan. Also, I can't heal, right?
No heal.
That will bloody him, which in response will... Targeting... Yep. So, he kind of gets smashed back by you, kind of slams against the bars as he's being kind of dogpiled on by you guys. And he says, I do not understand the dwarf's magic, but I have the ability to manipulate it. He turns and kind of crushes his hand, and then looks behind him at the Ramses, who's still kind of building the little sleigh, and then he kind of forces his hand towards him, and you see this black pool of energy jut from him to Ramses' duplicate, hit it, obliterate it. Ramses' hit points go to 0 immediately.
I cast Ephemerate.
What?
This is not
Can
a
I
spell.
cast-
Or, hold on, Ephemerate is coming from you to who?
This one, I forget the name. Ramses. Ramses.
There's
Yeah.
a big... Well, that's not an ally or a thing.
No. The name. The name
Yeah,
of
you're
the
pick-
name.
You're pinging the thing here,
This
right?
one.
So
This
let me
one.
make sure you understand. Like, he is not targeting... Click Ephemerate.
Okay. Hold. Wait. Hold.
Wording is
I
important.
appreciate the effort. I
I tried. I really did try. I'm sorry.
Try.
That is targeted with or affected by a spell or attack. This is neither of those things.
Fuck. Okay.
This is a lair ability, effectively. So
Alright.
he kills the Ramses duplicate. You watch as the sword vanishes as well. And Ronan, since you're the closest to him, you watch him just kind of drop dead, like a dog playing dead. But you'd also see that the trinket on his person, the blade breaks.
Whoa.
Gotcha.
So he's hacking.
He,
I,
he has hacks. Yeah, that's what's happening. So, Rusty, that was on your turn, but your turn still continues if you want to finish it out. You swung with your...
I moved. I
Three.
swung. I bonus actioned.
Okay, we're good. Then we're going to his
I
turn.
laughed. I cried.
He is going to move, teleporting 30 feet,
Whack.
and then he'll use his action to do the same thing to Ronan's. Ronan, your hit points are reduced to 0.
Jesus Christ.
How's that?
And that is his turn. Move in action. Roa, you're up.
As
All
a
right.
reaction, can I like look to Roa and be like, "You gotta get those guys back up. We can't do it without them."
You know what? If you say it like that, yes. And also, if you'd like inspiration for that, sure. If you
Is
don't have,
Jowl's just going nuts?
there's like
Is that a
spittles everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, can I heal them? Or.
oh, I forgot
do
my, I forgot my jellies. Sorry, hold on.
Okay.
They would go on the same initiative. So he teleports and then drops them. They're at 0 hit point. They're in the dying state. They're not dead.
Not dead. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not dead.
I didn't murder them. I just put them in a dying state.
I got you.
So this jelly is going to attack. I'm going to do so against Ramesses.
Damn.
I don't. Hit,
Now I can ephemerate.
I don't hit him, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, never mind.
And then I am going to whoosh. I think I've got that speed. Let's see what we got. No, these things are slow as hell. So that just dashed to get to you, Rusty.
Does it take necrotic and cold damage?
No.
Damn. Okay.
I know it's a dumb question, but any chance temp HP negates the falling to 0 HP?
No, because it reduces your hit points to 0, which means you still have those temporary hit points. Technically, because I avoided dealing damage to you, I hard locked your hit points to 0.
Okay, gotcha.
Other things that thing gets around, this effect gets around. If you were a half orc but you're not, if you had Death Ward, all of that stuff, it says no. It's just going to go through it and just do
Axe.
0 rack. Yeah, he is not. He's got dwarvish astrologer magic. Roa.
It's hacks. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna use my lay on hands for 50.
On Rona.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
Also, if you've been knocked down, can you please remove the colored pip off of you, please?
Oh, sure.
I can't.
Pip it.
I can't do it to you again. I can't.
Pip it.
I can't continuously murder you.
and then
It's a one-time deal.
no, that's an action. That's an action. Shoot. I thought I had a bonus action, but I don't. Actually, is this a bonus action? It is. So how many feet of movement? That was 20. Oh, shoot. I can't get over there to you. Alright. To shove a potion down someone's throat. That's an action?
Yep.
Good. Okay.
Next.
Alright. Yep.
Ronan. You
Okay.
can also go for the healing if you want.
I have a dumb question.
Sure.
So I'm going to move right here
Yeah.
so that I can see Hound Dog Boy, right?
Yep. That'll provoke an opportunity attack from the jelly.
Yep.
It hits.
Yep.
For that much.
Ooh.
They either hit really weak or they hit really good. So
Okay.
it's 16 on
Question for you. Can I dispel magic the trinket he's wearing?
Who's wearing?
The Hound Boy.
No, because it's a
Rusty.
it's a magic item. Click dispel magic for me real quick.
Okay.
Object. Yeah, yeah, I'll allow it if you want to do that. It is going to require a roll,
Okay.
and I'm setting the DC hard, but not on impossible. I have it. Go ahead and roll your spell check. So it's just to be charisma because you're paladin. Just roll a charisma ability check.
Did you use your inspiration?
25.
Never mind.
Yes!
Whoa.
So
Crit!
you did it on which hound boy? Steve?
Hound Boy that was keeping him from healing.
Okay.
Yep.
So then your little sword breaks, but you don't fall over, and you'd hear a,
trinket.
you'd hear a, oh, I didn't get the work that I wanted to get done from the cell.
Yeah, no.
I don't do it as well. You did amazing. Okay, good turn, Ronan. Anything else?
That's all I can do is my
Very
action.
cool. Rascal is the only one left.
No, I have a pip.
Roa also has the pip, and after that one will be the next on the docket. So
I
that's
can't believe I wasn't the first one to die.
Rascal.
You're welcome.
So you're saying we can't just pull off the trinket from our ship from us? No, it's stuck
It's
there.
attuned. We're tuned.
Just don't let him see you.
Yeah, you can put it anywhere you want, but it is effectively bound to you. It's soul bound.
If you can't get within range of your dwarf self, then he can't unallow
Well, he's
your...
going that direction.
But if you can keep him here,
Or you can come back and get like a little group
compel him
healing.
to remain in the space he is staying.
Well, I'm gonna go after him, but I'm hoping that someone's gonna get me when I get killed.
I'm trying to hit something, but I don't think it's getting through.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm okay with killing every single one of them.
Can you say what you said against Steve, please?
If you can compel him to remain in the space he's staying, he won't be able to see your guy to kill you.
I understand.
But he can
Yeah,
teleport
yeah.
away from him. So
Compelled duel. Do you have that spell?
No. Just hold on a
It's not a
second.
bad one.
I'm
If
thinking.
You're trying to compel somebody to duel you.
Duel me, knave!
Duel me. I don't think I have it either. Let's see. Is it? Do I have it? No, I don't have it. I don't have it ready either.
prepared.
Compel
Yeah,
duel. I have command though. Could tell him to grovel or something. It's a thing.
what are we doing, Rascal? He's looking for the perfect move, folks.
I know. You know how it is.
Perfect move. Ask him to look at your comic book. Then he'll be so intrigued he'll have to come back and look at it. Right?
Oh wow.
Your doggy comic book.
Yeah.
Better dog.
What are we doing?
Yeah, he's gonna pass that.
You're passing your turn? Okay, cool.
No, I'm not passing my turn. Be quiet.
Oh, that's what it
We got-
sounded like he
We
said.
got like
I
30,
dro-
maybe
I dro-
45 minutes left. Come on.
All right, sorry. I dropped my shield and my warhammer.
Dropping your
I
shield
pull
is
up-
an action.
Really?
Yeah, you cannot doff or don a shield for free. You do so as an action.
Just beat him up. Just beat him up.
Fine. I'll go here and I'm gonna smack him.
Cool.
Do it.
So
Were you
one.
trying to grab him? Is that what you were looking at doing?
No,
Oh, okay.
I was trying to do something else.
23 hits.
So at 27.
Yep, both hit. Damage.
And
Throw some smites.
yep.
So we're looking at 5 and 4, so 9. And we are looking at 3 and 5 is 8. Okay?
Mhm.
Done?
Yep.
In between your turn and Ramsey's, I'm going to use a single legendary to teleport 30 feet.
Oh no.
Whoosh.
Oh no.
And it goes to Ramsey's.
Damn it.
What do I do? I have 0 hit points.
Make it that safe.
Death save?
Oh, that's it.
Death save! Alright, what did it get? I rolled it.
Oh,
Hey,
Kevin.
no.
You gain 1
I
hit
get a hit
point.
point!
Natural 20
Yeah.
on the death save.
That's pretty good. Alright, I love it. I got 1 hit point now. I come back, I jump back up, right? I'm like, what is happening? We must get that vile Crimson Knight.
Say it, Kevin.
That's what I do, man. That's how I roll. I
Okay.
got lucky as hell.
You gain it at the beginning of your turn, so you can take your full turn.
Oh, I could take my full turn. This gets even better and better.
Death saves happen at the
I
beginning of
forgot.
your turn.
Yes. I thought that happened at the end of your turn, but that's
Nope.
all right. I'm cool with this. I like it. I'm trying to get rid of this guy doing sit-ups. That's on me. All right, there we go. All right, now here's the question. I don't have this awesome synergistic crap going on, but I could cast the spell as my action. I'm going to cast the spell Aura of Vitality.
Okay.
What that means is once per turn, I can use a bonus action to give myself or somebody else within 30 feet 2d6 hit points.
Nice.
We like hit
Which,
points.
if you have Beacon of Hope going, it's 12 hit points, which is a lot better. But
Beacon of Hope
so
was
can I-
concentration, right?
it's Beacon of Hope's concentration. It dropped when I went down, but I do have Aura of Vitality is also concentration. So can I use that now? Like here, I'll pop it.
Yeah,
I
you can
use
cast
that
Aura
now, right?
Vitality, and then
I'll use
during
it
that
on myself if I have 1 hit
yeah,
point.
so I'm gonna go ahead and give you your aura, and then you can use the bonus action to give yourself the hit points.
Right, or somebody else.
You're gonna do it to yourself.
Yeah, it's you.
Myself
It's
or
you.
somebody.
You're the guy.
I know.
It's
I need
you.
a lot of hit points right now. I'm only at 8.
I'll
so
make
it's not
this
so
kind of a bluish color.
Bluish.
C save.
for
'Cause
peaceful.
we needed more auras, is what we needed.
We needed
Yeah.
auras.
Just didn't have enough.
Okay, Ramsey's
So many
done.
auras.
I'm done.
In between Ramses and Rusty, he will shoot. Rascal? I was trying to think, what animal
Yeah.
is this?
Yeah.
Roa?
So when he
Rascal.
he's kind of holding two swords and he kind of teleports away from you. When he appears on the other side, you can see in the shadows him put them together, kind of draw back, and a bow of like kind of necrotic energy forms, and he fires it.
Fun.
And he hits a 15, so that's a miss.
Definitely a miss.
Rusty is up. Trust
Stop
me.
him!
Trust
Stop
me,
him!
Rusty. You're muted though. Oh, you're talking to someone else.
Yeah, sorry, a friend of mine's called it's his birthday, so I had to was just wishing him a
Aw.
happy birthday.
Hey.
Cute.
Happy birthday, random friend!
All right,
Should
so
we sing?
I'm gonna stow my blades, and then I'll do a quick little run. I'm gonna provoke an opportunity attack from a slime, but I don't care. There's more
Alright.
important things happen.
That's
Gosh,
true.
I hope I hit him. I didn't.
Not
How
even
much-
close, baby.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna pull out a mundane longbow, 'cause it's not magical, but I need to keep spirit shroud damage on this guy.
Hold on. We're not doing Baldur's Gate rules on weaponry. He's special and could do crazy shit. We're doing real rules for weaponry. You have two swords drawn. If you wish to,
I can't. Isn't it a free action to stow weapons?
you can stow one weapon.
But with dual wielder, I can stow two.
You can stow both, correct? But then the bow
I can't pull.
drawing.
I can't pull something else.
Yeah, that would be something else.
Shit. God, can I just like throw something at this guy? I just need to hit him with something. Look in the backpack.
Can you
Yeah,
throw your dagger?
you
Oh,
just
you
get
don't
the
have a
one-
dagger.
You just get the one item in action, which lets you put the swords away. But yeah, drawing the bow would be an action at this point.
How about using my sensor as like a chakram and like frisbeeing at him?
You still have to draw the sensor, though. The only things that you
Can you
have
throw a
in
rapier
hand-
at him?
You can throw a rapier at him. That's the only.
Okay, I'll
thing.
stow one, and I'm gonna try to like yeet the rapier at him. Improvised weapon.
That's fine.
Doesn't have the thrown proper.
So it's going to be a strength-based check.
it's
and-
a finesse weapon. Can I use dex?
Yeah, that's fine. You still
The strength-
have. Well, technically, thrown weapons are strength-based. But yeah, finesse keyword. That's fine. So then go ahead and make an attack roll. It's just going to be dexterity, no proficiency, unless you're proficient with improvised weapons.
I am not.
Okay,
You
so
can get closer.
just a dex roll.
It-
Yeah, what's your
oh,
speed?
Could I have just gotten to melee? No, I can't get into melee.
What's your
Or-
speed?
30.
What?
Yeah,
Who has the aura that pumps people's speed?
It's-
Me and
Okay,
Ron.
not Rusty. Got it.
Yeah,
No.
even with 40, I wouldn't be able to get.
You could go
You still have
closer though, so you won't have
Yeah,
disadvantage
10
with the
more.
attack roll.
the
Okay. So if you're throwing it at a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You're outside of the first range increment for thrown weaponry. So you're going to be rolling at disadvantage. Just click the dexterity ability check, and that'll roll with no proficiency. And that'll
Can I
be
give?
attack roll. 18
Oh,
will
nice.
miss.
Oh,
Oh.
so close.
Okay, and that's it?
I do. Wait, does extra attack? Can I just throw the other one?
Yes.
Nice, do it.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Get a crit.
Can I give him? It's
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
So roll a roll a d12.
Oh jeez.
A 9.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Your weapon lands here, and then the next one, go ahead and roll a d12.
Oh boy.
12.
That'll land here.
All right, you told me not to think. I definitely am not thinking right
No
now.
way.
I'd love to see it. So first weapon you threw, whatever it was, goes there. Second weapon you threw goes there.
And then I still have a bonus action technically.
Uh-huh.
I will cast Compelled Duel on him.
Okay. Go ahead and throw the spell for me.
Nice.
I don't even have a weapon. Come on, fight me. I don't even have a weapon,
What do
bro.
you do?
I just do like arms open, come at me.
Love it.
Yeah, this feels
Wisdom
DC
save?
50.
Yeah.
I got a 27.
Whack.
Okay, well, you know what? You saved. So you can move all you want.
In between your turn and his, he will use the last legendary action because he teleported, shot, and then teleported, that's happening now. And then he is going to go to his turn. As his action, he will snuff out Roa's duplicate. Roa, your hit points go to 0.
Roa!
And then the ochre jelly that is there will slap against Roa.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. They keep rolling once when I try and go for the death blow. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
And then this one will move to here. And reach is only 5, so it's going to ready an action if anything gets within adjacency. It'll pseudopod it. That is that. We'll go to Roa.
Oh, I don't want that one.
That's one of the death save. You got this.
Go,
Okay.
Roa!
All right.
A nat
All right.
20.
Here we go.
20.
Natural 1, baby.
Oh,
4. I got 4.
That
you
is
got
a
a
thing.
2. You got a 2 plus 2.
How do I have a +2? What the
How do you
fuck?
have a plus 2 to that, though?
You
That's
have
a
too
good
close
question.
of protection probably stacking on
Oh.
that. Shouldn't be there. It's bad mechanic. Or do you have a ring of protection? Who took the ring of protection?
No.
I did.
Okay.
Why do I have a +2?
Don't worry about it now.
Yeah, okay, it's a 2. It's a 2. It
Got it.
fails.
Perfectly fine. Ronan.
Do it, Ronan.
It's probably a dumb idea, but I'm going to
There
try
are
to
no
do
dumb ideas.
the dispel on Rascal.
Okay, roll a d20.
Do it.
Oh,
Or that's strength, sorry.
Yeah, but we're going to keep the roll.
Okay.
So you rolled a 2. So, yeah.
Yep.
That
Yeah, I
will
was
work.
feeling you do it.
Burn the spell slot.
Yep.
Movement? None. Bonus action? None.
Bonus action. I'm just checking here to see what I've got. No, that's it.
Rascal.
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on myself.
Okay. Roll a d20. Add your charisma, or roll a charisma check.
Somebody have inspiration?
I do. I can give it to you.
Alright, so let's see
I
what
do
happens
too,
here.
if you need it.
So I need to roll a charisma check?
Mm-hmm.
Just straight charisma?
Straight charisma. No save. Just charisma.
Chickles.
Okay.
Oh.
Oof.
That's
That'll
not
hit.
I don't
gonna
know
do it.
If a 14 would work either, I don't know.
No.
It will not work, so don't worry about the inspiration.
Let me
Rascal,
Bummer.
done. Any movement from
So
you?
that was my action.
Yes.
Where is Kevin's character?
Way
way.
back here.
Fighting an ochre jelly.
over there.
And I have a dead companion near me. The only one who ever loved me.
I'm gonna.
He came back to save me.
Are you in the water? You're gonna.
No, I am not in the water.
Okay.
I do have the aura of vitality around me, which heals. I can heal one person or myself within 30 feet.
Yeah, I
so-
could fly as a. I could dash. Yeah, I could. I can get to.
Oh, that's a good place to
I
go. When he
think
kills
here.
you, he can bring you back up easier.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Because
your
he's
aura
gonna
is.
kill you now.
Yeah, he's gonna kill me now. Yeah.
You know that.
Of course, I can't. I tried to stop it, but it's not
Yeah,
gonna
you
happen.
tried to stop him. Now
Rascal
you just have to
done.
accept it.
In between Rascal and Ramses, nothing will happen. No, Ramses, you're up.
All right, I'm going to use the aura of vitality to save my friend who saved me. Is that Roa? I don't even know his name.
Yeah, Roa.
Yeah.
Sorry,
All
I
right,
got a flash
I'm gonna-
ping back to the fight.
I'm going to use 2d6. Hopefully it's a 12.
Hell
It
yeah.
is a 12!
Nice job,
You're
Kevin.
rolling hot
Critical
tonight, Kevin.
healing.
You're rolling hot.
All right.
Weighted
so
dice.
hot
Weighted
right
dice.
Loaded dice.
Now
loaded.
you're up. You're up with 12 hit
He's got
points
those
now, then,
DM
buddy.
behind the screen dice. It's got the...
Yeah,
Hmm.
I am going to attack with the Kopesh this slime thing because it's right there. It's going to beat up my friend if I don't kill it. I hate to waste my attention on this.
Swing.
I'm sorry, people. What? Somebody said wait.
Swing.
Oh, I thought you said wait. All right, swing.
Swing.
First attack is a 20.
Hits. It's going to die.
5 flashing. Is it dead?
Yep.
Sweet. Then I'm going to move. I'm going to move. Oh shit! What happened to the other one? Did you kill that other slime? No, you didn't. It moved, didn't it?
Yeah, it's blocking.
Okay. I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's all I can move. It's 30.
Nope.
Go
I
too
got
far.
10 more. You get
I wanted.
10 more.
I was gonna try to get close to that thing and kill it. To
10
this
more.
thing,
You get
but
10
I'll
more.
just wait there.
10 more,
Come
baby.
to me so you can tell me.
You get 10 more. 10 more feet of movement.
Oh,
Because
but I will
glory.
move forward and attack it with my last attack.
Yep.
I'm trying to kill that stupid thing to get him out of the way.
That'll
John,
work.
you also had a ready
Damage
action.
9.
What?
Nine
You
kill?
got a ready action with the ochre.
Oh, I did.
Belly.
Thank you.
So you hit me, but I hit you.
I did not hit you. You hit
You
me.
missed me.
And you dealt 9 damage.
Slashing. 9
Okay.
slashing. Yeah.
And let me double check something here.
If I kill this, that'll be a really good turn where I kill
You'll
2
split it
ogre
in
jelly.
2.
Oh, I split it into 2. No, not that. But they're 2 weak ones now, at least. All right. Oh shit, is that true? I only have 8 hit points, but it's showing up as 1 on my token. I don't know why that is, guys. We're not like that's not right there. All right, so I'm done. My turn is over. I'm not gonna go too far away from you guys. I can always come back and heal you when you die. So
In between Ramesses and Rusty, there will be nothing. Nothing happens.
Rusty, go get him.
I can't.
Give me-
I can't see. I need to run you guys for now.
Shit.
I will use this opportunity to pull out my mundane longbow.
Okay.
Because I don't have any other weapons currently.
And then shoot it in the back. Shoot the ochre jelly.
Take this ochre jelly.
oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
the second one's good.
I get one at each of them because I assume they're
Okay.
both pretty weak.
Well, let's just do it in one at a time. 14 hits. Go ahead and give me the damage. That one's still alive. Do you want to shoot it again or shoot the other
Oh,
one?
it takes just 2 radiant damage to finish it.
Still alive.
Then I use the other attack and kill it.
Yeah, go ahead and give me the damage. You have more than enough.
Jesus.
Okay.
Dang.
And then Rusty, you're done, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I am going
done.
to use my 3 legendary actions to cast a spell. You see a shimmer of blue light in the dark for a second, and you see the blades kind of split away from the bow shape, and they kind of glow for a moment before falling back into shadow.
Oh no.
Then I will, at the start of my turn, move 30, and then I will use my action to snuff out Rascal.
Skull.
So the swords are all broken. No one can be reduced to 0 hit points anymore. Why my music stuck? Give me my music. I need more, y'all. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Death Knight, or
So you have
Crimson
0
Knight.
hit points.
We know
Yeah,
what it is,
I
guys.
know.
No.
I got 0 hit
It's
points.
not a Death Knight.
I'll go back.
My brain's just Roa.
Oh, he did his turn?
Yeah, he moved and he used
You
his
killed me.
Okay. I'm gonna use an action to shove a potion down Rusty's
You rascals.
rascal's face.
My face.
His
Roll-
face.
Roll the dice for this potion.
His tongue starts lapping as he wakes up.
Yeah.
Is it 44?
What is it? A regular potion?
Yeah, regular potion.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. You get 6.
I'm alive.
And
Nice.
let me take that
We're all-
away.
Like young kids with 6 hit points.
And then
We could do it.
and then I'm gonna run pew pew pew, and we can't see him. Darn it. Okay, that's my turn.
Roa done on in between. I'm gonna go ahead and use a legendary action. You don't see it happening, so don't worry about it.
Oh
Okay.
no, that's not good.
I'm going to move over to here. And I'm gonna attack the ochre gel.
Love it.
Right, did I? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, hits. Also hits.
22 on the first hit.
Yep.
You're gonna kill
23
it.
on the second hit.
22 actually killed it. Sorry, my math was
Oh, you're
done
good.
for a second. Okay, and then do you want to move?
Yeah, let's see. Let's see, I was here, so that's 20. So I'm gonna use another 20, and then I'm gonna use my canine speed.
Okay.
Yeah, it's whenever you move, I can double my speed, so it gives me 80.
Whoosh.
And I'm going to go from there to there.
You're running past, or running up on the little blue marker is, what was the first sword that you threw, Rusty? Was it the regular?
Dragon Wrath.
Okay.
No, it's the Dragon Wrath. It's probably impaled into the stone because of the acid.
No. It got knocked away. like so. It
So-
it flew straight at him, and he was like, "Pung!" and it went, bam, landed on the ground.
This is the
Gotcha.
Dragon Wrath, and this is the dagger.
Well, it's not a dagger.
Oh,
it's just another rapier.
it's just a
Or
magic
rapier,
rapier.
sorry.
Yeah.
And I can't like throw it back at him.
No,
Gotcha.
unless you have an action. But yeah, you just murdered.
No, I used one attack already.
You know what? Because you had that second attack, I'll allow you to go ahead and use that attack roll. So it'd been 21 native to chuck it. And if that hits, all out. You can throw it to him.
Okay, I'll throw it back at him.
Yep.
Does he do it with his greatsword? Like he just
So yeah, as he's
shot
rushing, he just kind of
over?
like puts his sword underneath and kind of flips it up and then
Flips
spins it like because it's a
Oh,
rapier. And it's like whoops it back at him, and as it's flying, Rusty's like whoosh, catches it.
metal.
Heck yeah.
Sweet, thanks. Armoring of thanks.
Rascal, get up off the ground, guy.
Did you?
He has hit points. Rascal has hit points.
Does he get the 10 feet, or does he have to start in my turn?
When he moves into it, he'll get the 10 feet. Pretty sure. Click the aura.
Um,
Starts their turn, so no.
start. Okay, so yeah, you just got 30 feet, my friend.
And also, it's not within your aura. Within 5
It's within
feet
5
of
feet
you.
of you.
That's interesting.
You gotta be right next to me.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. What are you doing, Andy?
Moving.
All right, you get up half your speed.
That's half my speed.
Okay.
Then I'm going to. Oh shoot! What happened to my sheet? I'm going to heal myself, and that's my turn.
Okay. Ramesses.
All right, Ramses. Okay, let's see. Ramses. I don't even see that guy, the bad guy. Boy, everybody is down hit points like a lot. How many does how do you look? That's Roa, right? This is Jonah's character, right?
I got 12 HP.
That's really bad. All right. And I know also Ramses doesn't have not Ramses. I mean, Ramses doesn't have many, but I know Rascal doesn't have many either. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to give my 2d6 to Rusty. He doesn't have any weapons, but I'm assuming he's going to run up and he has one weapon. But I'm going to give him 2d6 hit points.
Cool.
As a bonus action. Ooh, that's 11. That's pretty good. And then I'm going to
rolling
have
hot.
an action. As an action, I'm going to cast a spell, and I'm going to cast a Cure Wounds at level 3.
Ooh.
Oh wait, I can't do Cure Wounds at level 3. I forgot to mark off one of my casts on the other one. I'll do it at level 2.
Okay.
That's okay.
I'll cast it on
Roll.
Jonah's character because he's right next to me.
In between
Okay.
Ramesses and Rusty, I'll take a legendary action, which again you don't see. Rusty, you're up.
This is level 2. It looks like Jonah's character gains back. Oh wait,
Ronan, since you're the one that's kind of forward leading
You
and
guys
kind of
see-
trying to chase, you
Oh.
can actually see in the darkness these
13.
pops of bluish energy every so often. They're very similar to what happens to him when he walks through
Got it.
space, and like that frost effect kind of flared off of him. Remember that? It's kind of that just frosty blue pop of energy that keeps happening.
Is
Gotcha.
sorry, are people back to being somewhat healthier? Like who's still the most messed up? I thought there was some healing.
I'd say Rascal and
Ramses is pretty messed up, and he's kind of like our
Urgent.
I'm healing.
he's pumping healing. So you know what?
Yeah.
I'll pump my 50 lay on hands into Ramses.
Hell yeah.
Oh, all right. Thank you, man.
How can the healer
50,
heal if he doesn't
sweet.
get healed? Gotta keep the healer alive.
Teamwork makes the dream work, guys.
Yeah.
You'll also notice the water is no longer cold.
And I'll move my
Did you get
30,
the 13?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, cool.
and I will stow my bow in preparation to pull a rapier.
Okay. In between your turn and his turn, he will do a thing which you don't see, and you hear a loud sound. With this, I can actually exit us out of initiative, and the aftermath, what we'll learn is you're chasing, kind of like all gathering each other, kind of like putting yourselves back together, trying to chase him down. What you come to learn is it appears that he has activated the magic of the sigil, teleporting him to the roof. If you in a rush want to rush outside and see if you can catch him, you can, but I'll let you know he will be gone before you can get out of this space.
Damn.
Oh,
We broke his sleigh.
What I want to right, you damaged it, but
And threw his reindeer away.
Yeah,
We did throw his reindeer away.
One of his reindeer is waiting for him on the roof of the building. Actually,
Wow.
But note, if you realize that he's gotten away, and just based on his speed and prowess, would not be someone you want to chase in your current state. What I will say is for these last few minutes here, maybe 15 minutes over, as much as I'm willing to really go over, you can attempt to, now that you have the white vial, find out what the hell is up with the wall there.
Yes, please.
Okay.
let's do it.
So I'm gonna
And
move
that
it back.
chest. And the chest.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna move us back to that space. And again, I'm gonna show you the image again. I'm gonna also play kind of just these nice little ominous whispers here. And the astrologers. So you have green, red, gold, black, blue, white.
You can put one in every hand. I mean, there's a two hands which will hold one, but then there's the guy with his hands in the middle like this. We could put one in
Okay,
each of those hands.
I
That's 6.
definitely think white should go in the middle, or clear.
Well,
sorry,
white
should go in the
and
middle.
black can go in the middle. Put black.
But no,
in the-
because he's not
white
holding
room.
it like it's not gonna socket in. The chest has the socket on it, so
Oh, you're right. Let's do it in chest then. Yeah, good
yeah.
point.
So, but question, do we remember? I don't personally remember, but what our characters remember? Which color earring they got out of which box that had them symbol above it?
Our characters are dumber than we are,
Great question.
and we don't even remember.
yeah.
So-
I'm at least a 10 intelligent.
The black and the gold,
Yeah, I'm
Had the
thinking in real
same
life,
symbol. it was the star pattern symbol.
Okay.
The red, how many rubies do you have?
I have 3. Right?
No, it was
Four.
I 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the red room was also 4-sided. So you would note that that's a square.
okay.
Steve was
The
right.
white had a
No, my
triangle.
dog brain did something even dumber.
And you had a
Okay.
triangle back there where you found the white vial. So that's
Yeah.
that. Then you
I
had
had
the
3
blue,
diamonds.
which
Okay.
was the 6-sided one, the
Okay.
sexy symbol. I keep
Yep.
trying to do sexagon, but it's not. I
And
know it's
green
hexagon.
was the pentagon,
Correct. And
Okay,
so,
so
what that
I'll-
leaves is the middle.
which would be the gold one.
Well, it's all symbols, and again, the center symbol is black. So you can decide what you want to put in there at your pleasure. But do you wish to put the other ones inside of the slots and see what happens? Just
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you put the correct, let's say red, because that's the one you're certain,
Red in the
certain of,
square, yeah.
when you put that bad boy in there, you hear what sounds like fluid draining from the vial, and that's it.
Okay. Then I'll put the clear one in the triangle,
That's sound
The white
effects.
one in the triangle.
or white one, sorry. And then the green one in the pentagon,
Green one in the pentagon.
and blue in the sexagon.
Okay.
And then I personally think we should put gold in the middle because gold is really shiny. And Dogbrain says shiny means better, so
That's a dumb thought, but it's also an interesting one. Again, you have 2 vials remaining, black and gold. So I just want to see who's voting for what and which way we're going with it. So Kevin, what do you think? What's your logic? Are you also dog brain?
You know what? I'm gonna support Brent on this. I didn't really think about it, so I'm gonna support Brent.
Okay. Now, Steve, real quick before you keep talking, Jonas. Yeah. Steve, you definitely mentioned your opposition to the statement above, and I want to make you about the what goes in the hole. You said black was what you thought should go there.
I did say that originally, that black was the absence of color.
Do you want to argue for that to maybe sway other people's opinions, or you don't care?
What's the vote currently?
2 gold and 3 people unvoted.
Wait, gold is clear or gold is
gold is gold? Yeah.
Gold is gold.
I'm gonna be the black sheep by saying clear.
No, not clear.
Oh, no, clear's already got. White was a triangle.
Yeah, white's
we figured it out.
We've got black and gold. Yeah. One of those 2 is going to go in the center into the treasure chest.
I know my doohickey was black, but that broke and got dispelled.
Yeah.
And right now, my dog cloak is still shining gold.
Yeah. Also, I would like to note too. I forgot.
I'm gonna say gold.
You're gonna go gold.
What?
I'm gonna go gold.
All right. Okay. Well, it's gold then.
And then what about you, Jonah? Again, we have a majority, but again, you can try and sway people.
I ain't smart enough to know. But I'm thinking that if we put gold in the chest, then gold will pop out.
There you go. I like that.
That's a good thought process.
Go with gold.
And
sure.
Andy, you have no arguments to that logic, right?
Yeah, like you can't dispute that logic.
Okay.
yeah.
When you place
it blows up.
When you place the last one into the treasure chest, it opens.
Oh.
Hey.
And I just want to stress, this is a puzzle that every single one of you in this room has encountered before.
We did it in the all cleric game.
And we've seen the...
we did it in the mirror.
Yeah. We've also done it in the Saga game. We've also done it in the Dead of Ages Past game. We also did it in the Moon's Remorse. So Andy's actually been through this the most, with a total of 3.
You would think I would remember it.
And so... the thing I thought of, and it makes me sad because I wanted Johnny to be here, but then I had Chad as a backup, but then it's whatever, scheduling stuff. But Chad has been through this twice as well, and so the thing that popped in my head that was the most himbo thing that ever happened was Chad in nature. He'd been through the puzzle, and then we did it again, and he was adamant it was black. He's like, "I've done it before. It's black," and I'm like, it's the wrong answer.
The wrong answer.
But your logic, gold is good, black is bad. It's evil and good. That's a simple logic that would definitely succeed. It's a pretty easy puzzle. But I try to overcomplicate it with the rest of the room and space. And anyways, perfect. Inside is the Cloak of the Solstice, which is an artifact of an importance. Specifically to the dwarves, the elves, and the Levidians, and you will return this potent artifact of power to the Council of Levidia, granting them a measure of defense against the oncoming war present from the Denisovans.
With the Crimson Knight.
Though?
Yeah, it should.
Yeah.
Again, a lot of the stuff I'm setting out of character, overarching campaign-wise, a lot of the stuff I've already set up in the Threshold Triumvirate games, the 3 Threshold games, is leading to a certain point, and I feel like this is a good addition to it, and it should be a very interesting addition indeed. But yes, that is it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. The Crimson Knight escapes once again. Maybe next year we'll kill him. And
no one died though.
For for next year, the Crimson Knight will be back, and we will see you then for this, and sooner for other stuff. Have a good night, everyone who watched. Happy holidays to everyone.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Merry the holidays.